Hello everyone, and welcome.
Hello.
How are you, Neko? How are you, Kovic?
It's very dry heat here in Belgium, so melting.
Um, I'm sorry for you. In Romania, it's pretty cold these 2 days, last 2 days, after
Gimme,
uh,
gimme,
after we
gimme.
had more than 40 degrees in
Oh,
the middle of the
oh,
last week. Yeah,
oh.
it was not so fun. And
Indeed.
but probably tonight will be even hotter because we'll be playing with Lara Croft, the Tomb Raider on Xbox, and everyone is prepared, and we cannot wait to start this game, especially because we are gonna play a special edition of the game, uh, an port, homebrew, basically, based on the Open Lara um, engine to the classic Xbox. I will be playing on a CRT TV, of course, like usual, and on a classic Xbox. And but Kovic just show us before the stream that he has something to show you.
This is the proper version, the real one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the actual official best console experience, because the PlayStation is better than the Saturn one. It's, I think, unquestionable.
This collector agrees.
And
Yeah, mine is komplett in Deutsch, and Neko said that his one is French.
Moi, c'est un français.
Ah,
mine is English and is PC version. And actually, I had to use it to create this copy for the Xbox, which is a mixed between data which I got from the PlayStation version and from the PC. Because, for example, I got the music tracks from the PlayStation version and the movies I got from the PlayStation version, which are better than the PC version. So you'll see a better quality for the FMVs tonight. And of course, using the Open Lara build and
Mhm.
then modded Xbox. You need to have a modded Xbox to do this. So basically, you copy the files from a version of Tomb Raider, PC, GOG, Steam, PlayStation, or Saturn. I guess even Saturn works. And then you create a directory in which you add the build from Open Lara, and you put it on modded Xbox, and you can play. You'll see in a very, very nice way on Xbox console. So, and I have something else here. I have the version which I've played back in the day. I have the original CD, but I have the Bulgarian pirated CD
Nice.
also. This is the original. So this is the original
Fun,
version.
fun how neither of us three has a copy in their original native language.
well, a Czech copy never existed, because back in the day, it
This
wasn't a
is
market.
this is pirated from Bulgaria back in the day, and this was my copy back then. Only many years later, I got an original copy for the game. So, but I choose
I
to keep it also here.
I have something else close to me. Um, as a game blogger, I sometimes do retrospective with other game bloggers. I'm not gonna spend too much time on that fact. If you're interested in me reviewing the whole Tomb Raider series with a whole lot of other bloggers, go in the description to the Writers Raid link if you're interested after the stream. And one of the things I had to use was this giant book of 20 years of Tomb Raider. Uh, it has seen quite a few games, so I'm quite happy we are gonna play this game since Tomb Raider is very close and dear to me, especially since um, a lot of indie fans will relate. After they finish indie, 3D indie, they of course go to Tomb Raider since it's well, our favorite game, Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine, is being called a Tomb Raider clone.
Gotta get that fix in.
Exactly. How is that for a segue, Clement? Especially when your immunity is so far.
Sorry. Happened. I didn't want you to hear when I was trying to put back the box, so that's why I muted myself. Anyway, we will have a lot to discuss tonight. Everyone can't wait to say something about this. We have a lot of technicalities. Kovic has a lot of technicalities to share with us regarding the different version of Tomb Raider, and Neko also. I will try to to speak from time to time, but I need to play it also. And let's hope that we will be able to at least do the majority of the secrets. I'm not sure we'll be able to do full all secrets playthrough, and the reason is because I will not have quick saves. We are playing basically a port of the PlayStation version, but with much better graphics, but with the same mechanics for saving. I mean, you can save on a limited amount of crystals that you have on the level.
They did the Resident Evil.
Yeah, it's a Resident
Yeah, the
Evil
crystals are
stuff.
single use only. I didn't even realize that they disappear if you use them.
Exactly. Makes sense in a way, because if you progressed to a point, is no reason to go back usually. But we'll see how it goes. Now I will start the game to be sure that we finish this long introduction.
Yeah, but, get on with it.
Yeah, we'll continue.
I gave you such a nice segue. So while you're going to the game, I say hi, Camaro, Chris, and Darky, already popping up in chat. Darky already shared a little tidbit I want also to say is that the game was supposed to be a Sega or a Saturn exclusive, but then Sega did a no-pay, and it got ported. It also got released to PlayStation. And Blue also appeared in chat, so we have a very full house almost.
Welcome everyone. I want to say that basically the Saturn version was the first in the end. I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks or even more.
Maybe a month, I think.
A month ahead of PlayStation and PC release.
It's hard to say exactly.
In the end, it didn't really, I think, was any good, because it meant they had to crunch the version in order to make the release date. It was kind of rushed, I think. So the performance on Saturn is weak.
Yeah, it is considered the beta version of Tomb Raider, the version on Saturn, basically.
Feast your eyes on this, Lara. How does that make your wallet?
But this version is something else. I'm so happy that it exists.
So we have subtitles for the FMVs, and I think that's an Open Lara improvement, enhancement. I don't think the original has subtitles in the FMVs.
Yeah, exactly.
We have subtitles also on the game, as I see, during the game.
Right, there are a few in-game cutscenes as well. There's more in the later titles.
Well, in preparation for this stream, I played some custom-made Tomb Raider levels in the Tomb Raider 1 engine, and the Tomb Raider 1 engine, when you play it these days, it sometimes feels very limited when you're more used to the engines they used for the second, third, fourth, and fifth.
They use the same engine, but they keep improving it.
Yeah, they kept power creeping Lara with more moves to make it more complicated.
Mm-hmm. And you really feel the difference when you're playing custom levels. But that's a whole other can of worms we are maybe going to do later.
My personal favorite is Tomb Raider 2, because in 3 they introduced the sprinting and crouching, and I don't really like those.
Hello, Christian Lyso.
Hello, Christine.
Now,
Welcome.
the difference between this and the remake is already in the original you start in the tomb right away, but in Anniversary, the remake, you have a small section in before going into the caves.
You basically play the FMV in person, and it's like a
Yeah.
short tutorial section.
Exactly.
The remake is really good, but I consider it basically another game for me.
It's kind of
Yeah.
like Black Mesa versus Half-Life, in
Yeah.
the sense that it's completely
Exactly.
remade and the gameplay is changed significantly.
So this is how it could look on Xbox if it had a version back in the day.
Yeah. Now
There's a little bit of a blue tint on the image.
yeah,
Is it just me?
a little bit, yeah, but not that pronounced. But
Is there like a filter on the capture?
I don't have any
Does-
filter.
So you're missing a secret, I think, already.
Really?
yeah,
Whoa.
I was about to say there are before the 2 wooden bridges. There are 2 secrets according to the guide I have.
Yeah, so I remember this one. This is the one of the few that I remember. So basically, if you follow the footsteps.
Okay, back. I need to go back now.
No, the other way.
Also, before the stream, Blue said to me that he knew.
Yeah, and now instead
couple
of
of
climbing
them.
up here, you continue forwards.
Ah, yeah, I know.
And I agree with Blue. Like, if we are missing a secret and we are not talking about it, then he should shout in chat.
And do you see that niche there?
He is already doing that.
This is a pretty cool secret, because it's a little more advanced mechanic than what you need in the rest of the first level. So it's basically a skill check for you to collect this.
Yeah.
And I see another enhancement already. We have 3D models
Exactly.
for items.
Yes.
Yeah.
3D models.
They only introduced them in Tomb Raider 3. In 1 and 2, these were sprites.
Something I'm very used to, especially in custom levels, is that little chime ding when you find a secret.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
when you, I think in like in the Legend of Zelda, it's like.
I think the chime started in the second game.
Yeah.
With the, because there you have the dragon statues.
Once you have killed the bats, veer off to the left for another secret.
I did not know about this one.
I linked the guide in our Discord chat.
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
There it is! That's the chime!
Ah, so is it an improvement in Open Lara, or does it actually have the chime?
I remember it had in the original.
Okay. So maybe the first one does not count as a secret in terms of the stats. It's just an item.
The guide I have disagrees. Also, if I remember this game correctly, you also have a compass in your inventory where you can check the stats, like the amount of already gathered secrets. A to select.
Yeah, but this is all he shows.
Maybe it's not implemented in Open Lara. It is possible.
It is, yeah, it is possible.
So it's a very cool project. The GBA version is an amazing achievement technically, but it is homebrew and it's very much work in progress. And unfortunately, at the moment, it's kind of frozen because the developer is busy with other things.
If I knew, in what language is Open Lara written?
It's C++.
Yeah, I only know some PowerShell and a little bit of PHP, so C++ is way out of my league. Um, 2 wooden bridges,
Oh.
okay. I really like how a lot of adventure games use bats as an enemy. Like, in real life, you wouldn't be attacked by bats, I think, when you were exploring caves. Are they that hostile to humans?
I think they're spooky because they themselves get spooked and then they fly en masse out of the cave. Like they start doing chaos.
Yeah, like what you have in Tears of the Kingdom when you enter some caves that like a whole bunch of keys. Well, they are called keys in the Zelda series. A whole bunch of bats just fly out in your face. I think it will be more like that instead of them attacking you. Man, the chat is going wild, just reminiscing about Tomb Raider. it's lovely to see.
I don't know if you checked that it was working, the chat for us, I mean, to pop it on the screen.
I can hear
working
your
all right.
controller. Sorry.
You want to see the controller? It's authentic Logitech wireless Xbox Classic controller.
Oh, wireless even.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Can
you show me the top, please? I've never actually seen an original Xbox controller.
But this
I
is
find it interesting that it only has 2 top buttons, and instead you have the black one and the white one. But they're actually triggers, right? Are they analog? The top buttons?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it's pretty different than the original Xbox. So it's aftermarket, let's say, this one. But it's the best wireless controller for Xbox Classic, at least back in the day. I don't know if they managed to do something for us
I love
days.
Xbox controllers as well. I am using this one to speedrun.
I'm a Sony boy, so this is my main PC controller.
Yeah, my Sony is on my sofa with my PS4. Anyhow, we were talking about bats, and Darky said something about Transylvania, and that you would know, Clement.
Gee, I wonder why.
I wanted to say that regarding bats, they're unpleasant. I mean, if you are in a cave and you have long hair, as I did all my life, it's not pleasant to have a surprise like this because they usually stick in your head, in your hair.
Lara also has long hair, although not that much in this game, right? Because they don't have the ponytail implemented.
I wanted to say only that the only solution if you have a bat in your hair is to to lose your hair.
Right, she has more of a bun in this game.
Now. Yeah. Was it also in the original?
Yeah. So
when
this
did
is
Lara have a ponytail?
The ponytail started from the second game, and it's basically a victim of the development and the struggles that they have making their first title in 3D and that, because the ponytail is present in one level. In level 3, the ponytail object is in the game, and with hacks you can enable it, but it's sort of half broken, doesn't work really well. And the reason they cut it was performance mainly. They couldn't get it working properly in time.
I'm looking here at the 20 years of Tomb Raider book, and when I see the wireframe for the first game, I can try to show it, but my camera focuses very wrongly on books. But just the amount of meshes that Lara's body exists out of is insane, and then having some more meshes for a ponytail with the PS1?
Yeah, because Lara's model is, they call it non-skinned, so basically every sort of part of a limb that can rotate is its own mesh, and all the sides are visible, even the insides of a joint. It's kind of like Mario's model in Mario 64. It's a very simple way how to do models, because it means that you can just apply a separate rotation matrix for every meshes and do animations that way, but it's really wasteful on polygons, because you have polygons also on the inside.
Talking about the ponytail, I'm just flipping through the book here, and there is a little section about a Japanese official manga of the first game, where they gave Lara ponytail. I'm going to try to show it, but...
Okay, I missed the save. I am a bit stressed.
Also, according to the guide in the Viney area, there is a secret.
Oh, okay.
Isn't this one? Or maybe there's a niche to the left, I think. That could be it.
Run down the stairs into the vine area. As you get to the bottom of the stairs, you will be attacked by 2 wolves. Once you have killed them, jump the platform to the left to the 3rd secret for a large backpack.
Should be later because I didn't.
Bridges with 2 wolves, that's this room. If you exit through here, it's probably in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay. Here are the wolves.
I also shot that when I played this, but it's just a statue.
Yeah, in later games, a lot of objects get breakable when you shoot them.
Neko, where is the secret? Here?
There is no secret in this pit.
Look at the Stella guide, because they have nice images. I like that guide.
Yeah.
I see, so the secret number 3 is in the room with the timed door, so that's indeed later.
Ah, okay, yeah. I was looking to one of the best Tomb Raider websites, which is the one from Stella, but her walkthrough is just plain text.
I prefer that, actually. I find it easier to navigate.
Yeah, but this one for the secrets has screenshots.
So here we could see the save dialogue, and that's also different, that's enhanced. Because on the PlayStation you would go into the circular inventory and then open the book. And there you have to select the option. And of course the saving process itself is slower. Because the memory cards are not blazingly fast.
Okay, I had that weird Discord thing where it froze for me for like 5 seconds.
And on PC it was the same. You didn't have any quick save or something like that, no? You needed to.
I believe really quick saves only started with Tomb Raider 4. So in the first 3 games, you also need to go through the book. It's sort of an in-joke in the speedrunner community, because passport sounds. You will hear a lot of passport sounds. It's kind of like the quick save sound in Infernal Machine. Always you have that camera click.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, currently the speed run for Tomb Raider 1 is by Footy in 55 minutes and 42 seconds for the usual bookkeeping. On the PlayStation, it's in 1 hour and 3 minutes, and on the Saturn, it's by Tracks of Terror in 1 hour 13 minutes and 20 seconds, and that's with glitches.
So you said 55 for PC and 1 hour and 3 minutes for PlayStation.
Yeah.
That's not that much slower on the PlayStation than I thought.
True.
Must be a very good run.
Around here should be the secret, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's literally the platform to your left.
Oh.
You need to learn the Tomb Raider way of platforming. Slowly walk towards the edge and then do one back step. That's the perfect run-up.
It's another problem. I ran out of batteries. No. Now it started working. Okay.
Maybe Bluetooth issue.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Should be better now. Okay. Anyway, the idea is that I lost the signal exactly when I jumped.
Because you really want to abuse the fact that the whole world is grid-based in order to master the platforming. So if you slowly walk to the edge and then do one step backwards, then you can hold forwards and immediately press the jump button afterwards. And Lara will do the perfect jump at the very edge of the platform. And I'm like 99.99% certain that was on purpose, this design. Because it makes her jumping very predictable.
You mean like that? No. Not that.
That was a standing jump, and that could work too. But ideally, do a running jump. So you go towards the edge and then go backwards one step. Because Lara doesn't walk backwards like a normal human. She does this sort of backwards short jump. And the jump is exactly one grid long.
For these kind of jumps, I always hold control when I'm playing it on PC.
Yeah, this is another...
That's the action button, so the grabbing, because you have manual grabbing in this game, unlike indie.
It's another thing that I need to tell you. I never played this game, the original version, with a controller. I mean, I never played the first 5 Tomb Raiders with a controller. All of them were keyboards.
I have played all my Tomb Raider games with the keyboard as well.
Actually, I wonder what controller layout do you have? Because the PlayStation layouts, they all basically suck except the default one.
I think we can see it. But controls. Yeah. Look.
Jump X, action A. Okay, so that's good. It's very important that you can hold jump and action at the same time. This is basically very similar to the PlayStation layout, actually. Like identical in terms of the button layout. Except walking. I don't know where you have, or I mean sidestepping. I don't know where you have sidestepping.
Is this one. It's okay. A right trigger.
Also,
as a modifier?
No, it's not a modifier. You need to keep it pressed.
Yeah, but I mean, you hold it, and then left and right is the sidestep. Okay, so that's actually another change from the original, because the original on the PlayStation, because you have 4 top buttons rather than 2, what they did is the left one, the L2, is sidestep to the left, and the right one is sidestep to the right, and it's not a modifier.
I think I'm already late for this door.
I think they're quite lenient on the door, because it is the first level. But yeah, only in Tomb Raider 2 did they change the sidestepping to a modifier, because in Tomb Raider 2 they introduced the flares, and rather than having 2 sidestepping buttons, they had 1 sidestepping button, and the new free button was a flare button.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck.
This is gonna get some getting used to. I remember, so back in the day, I played Infernal Machine, and I didn't have really Tomb Raider, but my friend did, and I played it at his house, and I found the game incredibly clunky, and I hated it. And that basically for exactly this reason. Also the camera, because in Infernal Machine, if you're close to a wall, the camera sort of zooms in and Indy becomes transparent, whereas here the camera just pivots and can start taking Lara from the front, for example. So I found it really hard to line up jumps in corners. And then, of course, the game is super grid-based. Indiana Jones basically just pretends it's grid-based, but this is actually grid-based. And if you...
Sorry.
Yeah, if you don't move in mind with the grids, you're just gonna get frustrated a lot. Kind of like... That's really a good perspective on how this game controls. The game takes after Prince of Persia a lot. So you have a huge delay on the jump, and you really need to count the grid slots in order to successfully platform.
So
Yeah.
at what resolution are you outputting the game, Matt? Is Chris asking in chat?
I don't know. The stream is full HD. The resolution, I guess, I didn't check. I guess
He
it's
said 480p.
480p should be on Xbox. I mean, this
Most
is
likely, yeah.
Xbox
480p
resolution.
or 480i, since the CRT?
Yeah, it's 480i in this case.
I'm gonna totally trust on your knowledge about that, Kovic, since I don't know the difference between 480p and 480i.
P is progressive scan and I is interlaced. So P basically
you
means
already
what
lost me.
Yeah, let me explain that further. P is what you expect from resolution, so pixels, individual pixels. And interlaced is basically a TV signal thing, where on one frame you get half of the lines, and on the other frame you get the other half of the lines. So that together they make one frame, but you halve the refresh rate. And the reason why you do this is you save bandwidth. And so for an analog signal, you need 480i or 240p. You don't have enough information for 480p.
There are also 480p CRTs, but not this one.
Nowadays we are throwing around 4K, 8K, and
when I was preparing the stream, I was looking how to make the FMVs better, and the solution finally was to get the FMVs from PlayStation, but I found out that they remastered the FMVs in 4K. So if you play Open Lara on PC, you have 4K FMVs.
I played the Tomb Raider 1 on PC through the original engine, but with some patches, and they had AI upscaled FMVs.
Oh lord, AI.
Yeah, this one
okay.
also AI, I guess.
But yeah, the original PC FMVs are fake interlaced. Every other line is just black for no good reason. I don't know why they did it.
I believe they make an automated save when you start a new level, I hope.
They should. Even the PlayStation does it.
It's an enhancement of Open Lara to make the game more difficult. They removed the automatic saves.
Speaking of saves, I didn't know this. I assumed that all the console versions use the crystals, but actually, it's only the first and third game that use crystals. In Tomb Raider 2, even on PlayStation, you can quick save anywhere.
What?
Yeah. Because I played the first level of Tomb Raider 2, and I was like, where's the crystal? I want to save. And then I googled it, and literally the first result was, Lemao, there are no crystals in Tomb Raider 2. Just quick save, you dumbo. And that explains so much. There's such a difficulty spike from Tomb Raider 1 to Tomb Raider 2. And I think they did it on purpose, and they compensated by the ability to quick save anywhere. But then, of course, the question begs, why did they go back to crystals for Tomb Raider 3?
Just
That
troll
game is
again.
even harder. Yeah, probably. 'Cause Tomb Raider 3 is pretty hard. And they thought, yeah, Tomb Raider 2 was training session. Now the real fun starts.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Go back to crystals.
And then I want to make a joke about a crystal skull, but that's for a boy.
I want to say something. My impression is that the enemies are easier on this version than I remember on PC.
It could be just the frame rate, because this is 60, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back in the day, there was no 60 FPS release.
Yeah, even the PC version is
yeah.
locked to 30.
Yeah.
And on console, in PAL, which we are all PAL, we would play in 25.
Except a few people in chat, but
Yeah, all of us are definitely PAL. That was also something that I didn't know about until I acquired this version, because I assumed that core dynamic is it the name core design,
core design.
the developers, they're from England, so I assumed that the PAL release would be fine. But actually, the PAL release of Tomb Raider 1 does the thing where it runs 17% slower. So all the movement speed, the animation, everything is slowed down by 17%, like in Mario Kart. Only in Tomb Raider 2 and onwards did they actually do the PAL release properly.
Mm-hmm.
So I assume that was another victim of how they needed to push the game out to release, and they just ran out of time with the deadlines.
Neko, you have an eye on the secrets, yeah?
I want to, but Kovic, can you follow for a bit? Because I need to take a toilet break. If you click on the bottom of the page, I linked in the chat, we are already in the second level.
Yeah, I have it here. I'm gonna be
asking,
going through Stella, just because I like it more.
I'm asking because I want to jump in the water, so I don't want to miss.
The first secret is in underwater passageways. So...
Okay, then let's go. That's another thing that I loved back in the day at Tomb Raider. The way you swim in this game was amazing for that time.
Oh yeah.
Amazingly good.
It was really the template for 3D adventure movement for all the games of that generation.
Yeah, but for example, Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine has a much worse movement, a swimming movement, I mean.
I find it really the same, because it's tank controls underwater and you swim using the jump key. On PC at least, I think it's the same, really. But yeah, so you should be in a room with with numerous square pillars, and there should be a lever that opens a trapdoor, and that's the secret.
Here? I don't see any lever.
I do see a door.
And now half of the chat already knows where it is.
Gonna look at the screenshots.
He's in this room, no?
No, so it's actually a different room.
Oh, okay. Should be something here also, but let's go the other way then. Yeah, the way it moves at 60 FPS on classic console, it's a pleasure to play. And I mean,
I see. So there's multiple tunnels in this underwater part. Yeah, this is the right one. Here should be a lever somewhere.
is underwater the level.
Yeah,
The level.
it's underneath a carved stone face.
Okay, I seen it, but I need a bit of. Oh no no no!
I
Go
opened
back.
the lever first. That's gonna open this hatch.
Oh god! Please don't die. Oh my god!
All right. There we go.
I mean, the control is pretty different than on PC. You have also the analog controls. Or...
I was gonna ask, do you walk with the D-pad or the stick?
No, with the stick.
Oh yeah, that Blue was already saying, why are you playing with a controller? The D-pad hurts. And I was already thinking the chance that he is using the D-pad is very low.
No, the port it's amazing, much better than the PlayStation version, I'm sure, in terms of control also.
Yeah, and especially Open Lara has some enhancements, so it would be a crime if it's not better.
Yeah, I mean, if there is one game where I don't mind the D-pad, it's this one, because the tank controls are really slow. So I don't really feel like I'm missing out without a stick. I also played Shadow Man with the D-pad on PlayStation.
I gotten so used to playing Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine on Game Boy Color with my Xbox controller that when I play it on the actual cartridge,
Ooh.
it feels unnatural.
Ah!
Anyhow, have we done the first treasure?
Yep.
Okay.
I need
Action.
to check. No, I need to check.
How many treasures do we have already?
Remember, this doesn't work.
Only at the end of the level. Yeah, you can see.
Apparently, we missed a second one.
Okay, and can we go back?
Hold on, I'm just reading the guide.
Ah!
You should go back to the pool, basically. If this isn't the trap, I don't know.
It's not actually, it's just spooky texture.
Spooky, scary skeleton.
One thing that I don't know how it is implemented, I mean, when you install Open Lara, you can use either the levels from the PlayStation version, you copy the levels from the CD, or any other version, GOG, Steam, PC. I'm not sure if there is any difference in the way it looks in the end. Because the levels are smaller. I mean, the PlayStation 1 levels are smaller in size than...
Have they cut stuff?
No, it should be the same, I think. They could be compressed on the PlayStation or something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, to be sure, I used the PC levels, but I didn't use the Android version. There was an Android release for Tomb Raider, which is considered better in terms of graphics.
Push the block back where it came from, like inside the hole. I think you will need it there.
One moment. Okay. I hate this camera, and I don't know how to change it on. I'm not sure I can change it on.
No, this is the classic camera. You need to deal with this. That's what I meant by
Deal with it.
me struggling with the camera some 20 years ago. Because
I think you can
No.
without even.
Here it's a problem with the camera. I mean, it's the Open Lara implementation because she's keep looking at something like to get your attention, and that's why it's strange.
oh no, forwards.
Yeah,
You
forwards.
want the block.
Even before, if you pull it back one more time, he goes bye bye.
I thought that would happen, but it actually doesn't. Stone block versus hay. Hay wins.
Exactly.
I think I see an improvement. I think you're just holding the key and she just keeps pushing it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shout again to go back to the pool.
Yeah, we need to do this actually because you cannot backtrack from this room.
Okay, so I need to go back now.
No, the ledge is too high, so you cannot climb back the way you came. You need to go forwards and then it loops back
Even
around.
when you pull the block the whole other way?
Yep, it's three grid slots tall, that ledge. So with the block, it's two grid slots, and that's still too high.
Can I understand grid slots like you would stack
Imagine-
two Minecraft blocks on
Yeah,
on
the
top
one
of each other?
Minecraft block in this game is exactly the block size that we just pushed. And
Yeah.
Lara jumps 1.5 blocks high in terms of the grab range.
Now, I find it very funny how Open Lara updated some secret textures for... Hold on, what was on the side there? I think there was some ammunition or something, almost.
Each one of these niches has an item. They're both keys. Like, we need to get them.
Mhm.
This is a key, and the other one has a statue.
Yeah, the kite literally says, the dragon and the key.
Suppose they had to make the models from scratch, since, the original had sprites.
Yeah.
You even have the option to go back to the original if you want. Look, I see this control sound detail levels. You can put simple item
items.
if you want, but I don't want.
I'm surprised they don't have any other options, like maybe texture filtering and stuff like that.
I think the PC version is more advanced, of course, than the Xbox.
We get
Do you
fancy
spot
light
the
maps
save
from the
crystal?
crystal.
Yeah.
This is colored lighting, basically. This was available only on 3, I guess, on Tomb Raider 3.
I don't recall that, actually. I don't remember.
I think they use in Tomb Raider 5 Chronicles as well.
Yeah, if it was in 3, then for sure it was in 5. And
No.
Yeah.
actually,
But I'm not
well, not with the
remembering it in
crystals,
2.
because the 4 and 5 didn't have crystals, but
Yeah.
in general.
On 3 is the first with color lighting, because I'm doing a retrospective on the Romanian channel, and we arrived at Tomb Raider 3. We talk about Tomb Raider 3, and in the article in the gaming magazine, they were saying, wow, we'll have color lighting now in the game.
Tomb Raider 3 is really weird on PC, because you have the crystals, but instead of saving, they heal you.
Oh yeah, now that you mention that, yeah.
And they changed the color, so the saving crystal on console is blue, and the PC crystal is green.
Yeah, I need to take a short break. I waited for
lighting,
the save.
Apparently, Camaro is telling various very interesting things in chat about technical things, and dynamic lighting for white only got introduced in Tomb Raider 2 and got colorized in Tomb Raider 3. But the chat is very active, and I like it. I have seen various very interesting things. Camaro.
It does occur to me that this is the old layout. With the smaller image.
True, and I can point to to both of you very easily without being confused from left to right.
So is the improved layout the other one? If you look at the list.
I would have loved that the you see I don't remember whatever that the game came through here, give or take, to the edges of our boxes like you suggested.
Yeah, but I thought he implemented it because I saw it earlier.
Yeah, and I voted for that as well, but I think he just forgot to change it. Or the stretched image looked a bit too weird, or yeah. Aspect ratios can be a bitchy thing.
Maybe I can say, while he's not here, another improvement that Open Lara does is the quality of the rendering. Because the PlayStation original, of course, doesn't have a Z buffer, and the PC version sort of doesn't either. Because you can still get some items popping through walls and stuff like that, but here everything is crystal clear, very crisp. Because it probably renders with, on PC I want to say DirectX 11, I'm not sure. And I suppose on Xbox it's probably gonna be DX 8 or 9.
Yeah, I'm going to take your word for it, since that is totally not my area of expertise.
Yeah, DirectX was basically the reason why Microsoft made the Xbox, right? They had this rendering system, and they wanted to compete with Sony, and so the pitch was that we're gonna make a box for you, the developers, and you can just take your existing DirectX PC game and you can easily port it to console and you can beat Sony with it. And they promised that the developer experience would be better because the PlayStation 2 was a proper console with its own rendering system, its own special chip. On PS2 it was the Emotion Engine. It's quite a complex chip. Whereas with DirectX, the idea was that you can take what you do on PC and do something very similar.
And then Nintendo went cartridges and mini discs.
Yeah, that was a. Yeah, Nintendo also went the proper console, right? What I like to call like old school console, when the hardware was its own thing, special thing, and you need to have a manual with how to use it. Whereas These days, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, it's all just a PC, just with special firmware.
Yeah, and a big entertainment system also.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what I personally like about the Switch. It's only about the games. Full stop. You don't have all that additional fluff of a web browser and a media player and a DVD. A game console doesn't need that. A game console is to play games. But yeah. But he mentioned earlier that there is also a version for Android, and when I hear things like that, like, oh, there is also a port to Android, like some of the GTA games are also ported to Android, and
Yeah,
I'm
the
always
infamous definitive edition of GTA was
oh
based on
yeah,
the mobile version.
true. Uh, I'm always very skeptical when I hear that big console games or even old school console games are ported to Android. Like I just as an experiment for my blog, I bought Chrono Trigger on Android. Oh man, just the screen crunch you have sometimes. It it's like I own either Legend or Anniversary on the PlayStation portable, and just playing a game on that you are supposed to play on a bigger screen like a CRT or a computer monitor on such a small screen. It's
An Android port that I played was Knights of the Old Republic on Android, and I like that port. I enjoyed that one.
Mhm.
It looked great, worked well, controlled well, because that's basically a turn-based RPG, so it's more suitable to a mobile.
Yeah.
I guess I'm
I,
back.
I wish
Yeah,
I
you can
could
go in
poke
the pool now again if you
Clements.
want to.
I wish I could poke Clement for full screen. I
Oh,
need to
okay.
use
Sorry,
that.
sorry.
Hey, maybe next time you can use this thing.
Ah, the soundboard. I already forget that it existed.
So, Neko, where should I go?
So you already went for the first secret, Kovic?
Yeah, that was to the right from here. So is the other one to the left from here?
Um, go into the pole with blue walls.
What?
Hold
Okay,
on.
I'm already there, I guess.
Um, this will open the hatch for you to secret one. Swim up and take a breath. Pull the switch, then go through the door, which takes you back to the main area. Instead, dive down back into the water.
Okay.
In the opposite corner of the underwater room, there is another switch hidden behind a column.
I get it now. So from where the first lever was, which opened the hatch, basically opposite side, yeah, is another lever, and that will open the door that we saw in the other room.
Yeah.
Not nice. It even shows you that with a camera cup.
Yeah, most of those secrets do.
I guess it was a thing from the initial release. This one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely.
It doesn't feel tank controlled now with the
Now we are going to pick up that
The
secret.
stick helps, I would imagine. This goes back. I want to go the other way. I mean, even Super Mario 64 controls like this underwater, basically.
Thanks to you, I always hear the Mario underwater music when I'm swimming in Babylon on the Game Boy Color.
As intended. The action key to get out of the water. That's kind of weird button choice.
Yeah, it is sort of an action, pulling yourself up out of the water. You could sort of to argue.
Yes, it's underwater. The jump key is turned into a swim key. And in this game, the action key is what you use to grab ledges. So it kind of makes sense, but it's still a little weird.
Mm-hmm.
Now the big thing
Okay.
will be, I think that's in the next level. There is the secret shotgun.
I love shotguns. Well, in games, not in real life. But
American citizens just felt a deep revulsion in their bodies.
I'm not American.
Yeah.
I am
Right.
Belgian, with a color missing because lighting.
Actually, on this screen, I think the colors are fine.
Yeah, but I mean, if I put my light down enough, the black bar blends in perfectly with my black curtains in the back.
I like that.
But
If it
if
was
I
just
put my
yellow and
light
red,
up-
what is it? Andorra or something?
I don't know if there is a country with yellow and red horizontal. I mean vertical. I think Andorra is horizontal.
There's Spain, kind of, but it has a different aspect ratio, I think.
Yeah.
Or maybe Spain is horizontal too. Chris already slacking us off. This is gonna be a long playthrough.
But
I mean,
this is
we
a
are
good thing, no?
masters in that. What?
It's a good thing.
Throwing for content. You need to die a couple times.
Let yourself be bitten. Come on, man. For content. For the content.
Apparently there are no more secrets.
Nice.
There is one after you killed the bear.
I missed it. You're correct.
Okay.
It's an excellent guide with the screenshots.
Yeah, I remember that later in the game there are some secrets which are really hidden and hard to get, and I don't know how it will be the experience without quick saves to try them.
Yeah. And Kovic, you are using the one from TombRaiders.net. That's I call that the Holy Bible website, all Tomb Raider. Because like the expansion packs for the first games, like Unfinished Business, Golden Mask, what was the name for the third one again? Lost Artifact, true.
Ah!
Is this the first time that we get the Raiders theme? Not that one, the other one. The theme music, basically,
Yeah.
which is also used as the main exploration theme, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great track, very iconic.
Yeah. Now, I was talking about the expansion packs. I loved the time when you could go and buy expansion packs back in the day. Now that totally morphed into DLC, and that's a whole other can of worms to start talking about. But only the first 3 Tomb Raider games got an official expansion released. There was one planned for the 4th game, but got cancelled. But I don't remember why exactly, and I can't find it right away by just diagonally reading the Wikipedia page for it. Because most of the levels were written out on the Wikipedia page.
Wow, we just got destroyed by a bat.
I told you. Neko, you know what's the best thing about the expansion of Tomb Raider 1? It's free, and it was from the beginning. So you could download the game, the unfinished business levels for free from the beginning. So it's not
See?
true expansion, let's say. In terms, I mean, it wasn't paid. It was a big box release of the unfinished business, but it was like a gold release of the game with the unfinished business levels.
Now,
Finished business is the first DLC ever. Discuss.
no,
The
the first
first-
DLC is Horse Armor.
It-
Chris, could you explain more that it was released? Since mostly what I'm reading online that it's unreleased.
What are you talking about? The expansion for the fourth one?
Yeah.
You know, the fourth one, it's one that I would like to do also on Dreamcast. I mean, to
In
try something
cooperation
different.
with a newspaper. Interesting.
That's a version I'm not familiar with.
I played all my Tomb Raider games on PC. I even dabbled with my version française. Lara Croft sounds very strange on français. I'm butchering my French on accident. But yeah. I even have the second game in French.
How's the voice acting in French?
Oui, c'est en français.
Yeah, but is it good? Do you like it?
My French, I don't maintain my French enough to be a good quality judge of the quality of the voice acting. Let me say, from what I understand, it's spoken by decent voice actors. But it has been quite some time since I played my PlayStation 1 Tomb Raider copies to really...
We just lost capture signal. It's back.
What?
Can I go back on Tomb Raider 1? I don't
Yeah.
remember. I mean to remain on the ledge. But I don't.
Oh, you mean hanging?
Yeah, hanging.
Just do the normal backwards
Without.
sidestep, I mean backstep, and then hold the action key, and she will
Yeah.
grab it.
Yeah, I'm doing that, but
Without walking. Don't walk. Just go backwards and hold the
Oh.
action key. You need to do it immediately.
so only
you
when
gotta hold back
running.
anyway.
That's strange.
Yeah. Running and hold the action key.
That's really not good. I mean, usually you try to keep walking just to be safe. Let's try this. Okay, it works.
There we go. Yeah. Now,
I was gonna say, since I asked about the voice acting, because I tried the German one now, and I liked it. I thought that Lara's voice is pretty nice.
yeah, I said it pre-stream when you were reading a bit from the manual. Your German pronunciation is quite good. I said in previous streams, because some part of my family is German, I can understand some German. But speaking, I think if Chris would hear me speak, his ears would bleed.
Oh my god. This
Yeah, this is the
camera.
part of the camera that I don't like. But there is a button for free looking that should help you.
Which is in a lot of cases on the PC.
Apparently, it doesn't help you. It should center the camera, but maybe if you
Yeah.
walk to the edge and then
Yeah.
line yourself and then do the back step.
Ah! Oh god!
Something throwing for content.
And I was so close to the save point.
True.
Okay, what now?
Just restart the whole.
No.
Current position.
Yeah, that's gonna be the last crystal.
Oh my god. I will know by heart the game. Like that.
Yeah. Especially when we are throwing for. Oh, we weren't supposed to say that.
And I need to go
I do
back.
want to ask, how did that happen? How do you push the stick in the wrong direction?
No,
Instead of doing this. I mean.
no, I jumped, but I didn't grab, I guess.
No, you didn't jump at all, because she has a run-up.
I tried to do a standing jump, and
oh yeah, for that you need to first press the jump key and then the direction, like
Yeah.
frame later.
yeah, I did the other way. That is the explanation. Okay, I need to get the secret again. No,
Yeah, definitely.
so it was here.
Meanwhile, I have been looking at the opening cutscene on my other monitor in French. Nala's voice acting is doesn't click with me in French.
No bueno.
Especially when I review things, something where I look at if a voice actor goes very monotone. Now, very monotone voice actor can be very good in certain roles. Like in another game we are streaming in Denmark, you have a ghost doll. If that has a very monotone voice, that's normal. You expect that. But from a boss girl leader character, female, having a very monotone, dry voice, it grates the ears in those cases, and that's not good voice acting. Especially when she starts singing at the end of every single word. You know what I mean? If you would look at it through an audio recorder, that you at the end of every word you go up in the last syllable. It's very annoying to listen to, and in the theater world we call it singing your lines, and that's when you put the pronunciation always at the end of the word, and it's very annoying to listen to.
You know what they improved also? You don't need to perfectly align when you open doors and something like that, which was pretty annoying on Tomb Raider.
It's pretty annoying indeed.
But now it's much better. They improved this.
Could be. For levers and stuff, she does align even in the original. If If you're just semi-close in the same grid spot, she will float to them. So it's very nice underwater, especially.
With when you push stones, it was a problem, as I remember. You had to be perfectly aligned.
Today I was playing a custom level in the Tomb Raider 1 engine, and there was one puzzle where you need to rearrange boxes to to push another box over it, and especially when you are not centered, man, it's annoying as curse word.
I think the biggest missing feature in the first game for me is for combat. You cannot do a jump and a roll at the same time. So as in you jump and you also do a 180-degree turn with the same jump, because that's very useful for combat. That was added in Tomb Raider 2, because you can then do saltos around the target constantly. Makes it very hard for them to hit you.
You know what I miss in the original engine? Well, the original iteration of the engine, especially when I'm playing custom levels, is the ducking. And you know, in later Tomb Raider games where you can pull yourself up into a small edge or a small crevasse, that is not possible in the original engine.
Yeah, that's what's in Tomb Raider 3.
Yeah, and when I play custom levels, I very often I'm like, why am not going? Oh yeah, I'm playing one in the first engine.
I personally don't like ducking, because I don't like the animation. Incredibly slow and sort of clunky to turn around.
Now, I have mentioned custom levels several times. If you're interested, I just highlighted the link for that. Now, once you have killed the bear, drop down and look to your right.
We're not there yet. We're not there yet.
The gate has opened later.
How do I get there? I want to get to the crystal.
Yeah, that's you go through the door that you just opened, and that feeds you out on the other side of this. So you will need to do that platforming sequence without failing it.
Come on, climb, Matt.
The stick issue.
Yeah.
You can just hold the action key in advance, actually. You will start grabbing once possible.
I think I will start using the D-pad from time to time.
Yeah,
just to be
I would
safe.
recommend that.
And also just to annoy Blue.
Now, D-pad can be really useful sometimes. If you want to go in an exact straight line on console, it can be useful. Especially since the Sony gamepads don't have notches. On N64 you have the notches, and on GameCube as well. So if you want to go straight ahead, you can. But it's harder on Sony, and I guess Xbox too.
Well, when I play Infernal Machine Well Run, for some sequences like the jumps for the bell in Shambhala, I use these boys. Just
exactly.
Because it's jumping back and forth, back and forth.
You could climb the platform in front of you.
Chris, no, I'm not gonna do that. No.
Do it.
No. I barely know any programming. I think if somebody can program in this call, in this stream, it are these two.
Do you need programming to do a level in the editor? It's mainly graphical, isn't it?
You can add custom stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, just doing the layout with Lara would be a start. I wanted to do some levels, but I just couldn't learn the editor. The the user interface is really weird.
Confusing.
Yeah, it sort of stems from the level format that Tomb Raider uses, because the game is made out of what they call rooms, and they are linked through portals, and so the you don't really get an
What?
overview of the level like you would in something like Quake. You have to go room by room, and just making platforms, I couldn't get my head around that. I just wanted to make blocks, but it doesn't work like that in the editor.
Yeah. Now, Camaro apparently is saying that there is on our Discord a demo of porting Infernal Machine levels to the Tomb Raider 4 engine.
Whoa.
That's interesting. But you were also, Kovic, you remade.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's useful.
You didn't you remade the first level Canyonlands in the Quake engine?
I did.
Or yeah.
Really? Wow. I need to try that. When did you do this?
Last year?
Something like that. I might even have the map. Still.
Okay. Oh, it's good that I have the save.
Yeah, I do have it. I never implemented any enemies into it, so it's just the layout. But it is completed. I probably never also got around to doing proper lighting, so some of the areas might be too dark, like in the indoor cave. There's just the sun. But yeah, I did finish the layout, and it's textured with the original textures from the game.
I mean, find me one Indiana Jones fan that doesn't like Tomb Raider.
I feel like I missed something. Did you die?
Yeah.
Yeah. he got chopped in half.
Ah, yeah, there's the daggers or axes.
Yeah. Look, we are Mayan technology, but fuck you, we have a modern site. Chris, yeah, Kovic showed various screenshots when he was making the Quake map. But you will need to dig in our Discord to find them. I'm so glad that Discord remembers all your chat messages on a server, and that it's not like Slack. When you use the free version of Slack, you only have like 1,000 messages before they get archived. Now, Clement, how much of this game do you remember? I wonder.
This version I don't remember that much. I mean, it's something that I wanted to ask you also. When did you first play it? Because I'm really old and I played the game in '98, so 25 years ago I played this game. But I played the remake, but it's a different story with the remake.
Yeah, I mean, I know we are on board on the same day and we differed not that much in age, I assume. But I played it. I'm now 30 years old, and I started getting into indie when I was 7 or 8. So also 20, 23 years, 24 years ago. And the first Tomb Raider game I actually played, because it was then on those classic series, like those games that you, or those.
Why was
Yeah.
the bear up there? Shouldn't it be down there at the
Mhm.
pool? I just realized.
Yeah, in the secret screenshot, it also says that.
That is down there.
Once you have killed the bear, drop down and look to the right. The gate has opened, reveal the place for your golden idol. Don't use it yet. There is still one more secret to find. Run just to the left of the golden idol up the stairs. Up the top is another switch which will stop the blade from swinging. So it will be in the blades area then.
So yeah, go to the left from here, I suppose. And there will be something.
Okay. Anyway,
So
even now I find this game amazingly good. And it's amazing
yeah.
that it was released 27 years ago. It's really amazing.
So the story I was telling is the first Tomb Raider game I started playing was Tomb Raider 5.
Poor guy.
And it was because it was budget release, and that was the word I was looking for earlier. And actually, I didn't mind Kitty. Sorry, distracted. I didn't mind the roller coaster of quality, which is Tomb Raider 5. And then I started to get into the Tomb Raider series. I played Tomb Raider 5. Then I played Tomb Raider Legend. We are not going to talk about Angel of Darkness yet. So
Can I just interrupt? Let's hear from all the Angel of Darkness fans.
I'm fan of one thing Angel of Darkness related.
Kovic, you'll be surprised because there are a lot of fans for Angel of Darkness. And
I'm fan of one thing Angel of Darkness related.
Wow, you have the big box for Angel of Darkness. Darky.
No, it's the board game.
Ah, it's the board game, okay.
Figured by the shape that it's a board game. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
And a matter of fact, it's a fun ball game. I played it already 2 or 3 times.
Video game inspired board games are really interesting.
Yeah.
I played a Civilization board game. That was really good.
In a matter of fact, there are 2 Tomb Raider board games. The other one is pretty rare. The one from Legend.
Sorry to interrupt you. I have a secret here. I stopped the blades. I guess I need to go back there. Maybe there is a secret there.
On the opposite side of the switch is an open corridor which leads to the 3rd secret. You will need to drop down twice to get there. Pick up the Uzi clips on your way back. You came, so I think it's if you go back to the switch,
I thought it's with the blades.
I guess here, no?
Yeah. That is the blade area, yeah.
Okay.
It wouldn't surprise me if there on one of the sides there is now a secret.
Okay, so you are right. Yeah, let's go back up the stairs. The secret is not connected with these blades, actually.
Oh god. And they started again.
Don't get chopped in half.
I hate this.
I would align myself as close to the blade as possible without dying, and then do a roll when the blade is away.
I don't have roll. I have only backwards roll.
Well, the roll goes forwards, but turns you 180 degrees. Yeah, to It's good movement, but it turns you 180 degrees. So don't run forwards. You need to turn around first.
So to finish my story is, I can't exactly pinpoint when I played the first Tomb Raider game. I don't even remember correctly if I played Anniversary before I played the first game. But on one of my hunts for retro games, I found a whole collection with Tomb Raider 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Angel of Darkness, Legends, Anniversary, and Underworld on 3 DVDs.
1, 2, 3,
And
4, 5, 6,
5,
7, 8, 9.
yeah, but just like Windows, Core Design, and ADS and Square Enix can't count, so after 5 comes a word.
I mean, it's not their fault. They basically wanted to reboot the franchise with
True.
Legend.
So I'm back here. Where
There
is the
should be a
secret?
staircase here somewhere.
Another one?
Yeah.
Not the one that I used to get here?
Yep.
Another one. So this is a staircase that I used. I don't see another one. Maybe this?
Up
Here?
the top is another
I
switch.
think
that
I see it.
Oh, this one. Oh,
The
God.
chime is there. That's some Discord lag for me.
Same here. You need to find the Uzi clips. I assume they're down there.
Yeah. I see them.
They're just
lovely when
really blending in with the
blend in.
stone. I see.
Yeah, and it's causing lag on Discord for us.
But on stream it's okay?
I am not paying attention to stream. I mostly have on my other screen one half the guide, one half the chat.
Okay,
now,
so we are done with the secrets
yes.
in this area.
And also with the level, basically. Because the exit is just beyond the door. The locked door.
Okay, so here it is. That's good, because we are gonna save.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all the secrets. And the kitty. And another one.
The level exit screen looks different than on PlayStation.
Yeah, this looks like the PC one, but yeah, because you use the PC files, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, but I'm not sure they are different. That's I don't know how they did this port, because basically the Xbox version that you need to download, it's half a mega, so they don't add anything. Half a megabyte.
It's just the engine. But you need assets.
So the assets, basically, if you have higher quality assets, should be visible.
Yes.
And I know
think PlayStation levels are the same. Because, I mean, there are some graphical differences, but they're going to be engine-based. For example, PlayStation has colored lighting underwater, and the PC version doesn't, the original PC version.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. The first secret is a while in this level.
This level is the first actually large one.
And is the first
one with num.
Is the first with the shotgun and the first with the cutscene in engine.
Mm-hmm. In my honest opinion, I found that the remake anniversary I found the T-Rex fight, which is coming up. Ooh, spoilers. Um, I found the one in the remake very boring. It's a bit too luck-based sometimes, because you need to lure the T-Rex into the giant spiked walls. And if he doesn't ram exactly in those spiked walls, yeah,
I think technically you can kill him without it. I think he takes damage from your pistols, but it's super tiny damage. You would shoot him for 30
yeah,
minutes without the
it
spikes.
been there, done that.
This level has very different layout in the remake. Like, very different.
Yeah, but a fun fact is most secrets in the remake are placed at the original locations. So where secrets were in the original, in the remake, in the give or take same place, you also have a secret.
For example, Anniversary, I like the central area with the waterfall because you get to climb around the cogwheels. But then there's just periodically these sort of locations. You have the set pieces that they know they need to re-implement, and they are connected by these really random corridors which just have a platforming section with the new style of platforming. So you have like ledges on the wall and you jump on pillars and things like that. And I found those kind of boring. Like, it's just padding out the gameplay with a corridor. That's the only thing I didn't like about Anniversary. But when they're remaking the original set pieces, I think the remake is amazing.
Yeah. Now, speaking about remaking the original, something else I can tell is when I did the whole Writer's Raid article, one of the games I reviewed was the then released Shadow of the Tomb Raider. And I can't believe the game is now 5 years old, by the way. And the ending of that game got patched out with the day one patch because the original ending of Shadow of the Tomb Raider was hinting at a new remake of the first Tomb Raider game, since there was a letter of Natla on Lara Croft's desk.
Weird.
But that has been cut out. But data miners who had the game preloaded without the day one patch got that ending cutscene and actually posted it online. I really need to dig for to find it, but
it means that if you have the console version and you don't patch it, you can see it, no?
I assume so, from the reports I have been reading. If you have a console version from the very early version, it's possible that they compiled the console versions right after they already patched it out.
No, because day one patch, the name is from that it's delivered on the day of the release, but they need to make the discs way before that, so the discs should have the pre-patch version.
Yeah, possibly. Also, the pen
Where's
I'm
the big
fiddling
boy?
with today is
No, you got lucky there.
no. I have a Super Mario pen.
Sorry, I was watching the T-Rex.
Yeah, me too. He is hungry.
A big
Hungry
boy.
for Clement. Hungry for Romanian flesh. Now I wonder, now I'm thinking back, are there Tomb Raider levels set in Romania?
No.
I don't think so.
Hitman 2 or 3 starts in Romania, in a Romanian hospital. It's made by, I mean, distributed also by Eidos. That's why I'm talking about it.
Yeah.
The
Like,
only Hitman game I played was Hitman Blood Money, which is like the fourth one in the series, I think.
And I read somewhere that Blood Money, I think this one has different versions between PC and console. Basically,
I
two
only played
games.
PC, so
I haven't
not
played
sure about console.
any Hitman games. I'm not that big in stealth games.
Yeah, I don't like them either, which is why I didn't finish the game and didn't play any other Hitmans.
I'm too. When I used to play online shooters, I'm the tank guy. I'm just a bit too balls to the walls for being stealthy. The only stealthish game I have played is the Desperado series, but that would bring us a lot of track.
That's closer to Commandos more than
True,
a stealth
true,
game.
true.
Do you know the story about why the sky is black here in this level?
They don't have any skyboxes in Tomb Raider 1, period, so that's why it's black.
That's something really distinctive about the game.
Now you could argue it's night.
Everyone thought it is.
Some people thought that it's underground, like a cave, kind of like Ice Age 3, the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a technical limitation.
Oh, I
I
don't
really
make them.
like,
I think I don't make a damage. Huh?
Oh, you are taking
Oh,
damage.
okay, okay.
They're just tanky boys. Where's the T-Rex?
I don't know.
I just imagine that he's gonna appear at the least expected moment, jump scare you.
Yeah. Maybe he turned into a bat to acknowledge Blue his joke.
Maybe he got stuck somewhere. That's probably likely.
Yeah.
That will be my luck. Okay, let's see what I have.
Yeah. Blue, I know there are 3 secrets in this level, but I don't know exactly from the guide when to shout.
Rock archway and small building. Roof of the building is secret number 1.
You're doing the Stella one.
Yep.
From Tomb Raider.net. The first secret is
Crystal.
after... Skull. Sorry. Don't trip me.
There you go. Now you can die in peace for the next 5 minutes.
Yeah. The first secret should be not too far from the other side of this bridge, according to the guide I'm following.
What?
Now we can. Now we
Then
can. Test
you can
the
jump
guides.
across this.
Oh, yes.
Now we can have Battle of the Guides, since me and Kovic are using a different one.
First cog.
Okay.
No, it's after the second cog.
Yeah, but this is the first one that we collected.
I think Kovic already said that the remake level is so different, and the puzzle and everything is a lot different than it is.
By the way,
Excuse me?
you see the dino, the T-Rex, just casually walking. Now, hold on before you. Okay, no. Well, it will be a headache to go for all treasures.
Yeah, I know. So I will not insist. If we miss some of them, that's it. I don't want to make a 100-hour stream.
But we agreed drawing for content.
I mean, we'll try, but if it gets
Yeah.
unworthy.
So you only have one cog. According to the guide, you shouldn't have 2 cogs now.
Yeah, but I did it my way.
Fair enough. So on the other side of the bridge, you will find the second cog. Slide down to safely drop down.
So I need to go back and slide down there.
Yeah, if you are following this guide, yes.
Okay. So there is a secret on the other side.
Run back towards the temple. On the right-hand side is a rock you can climb onto. Have a look at the picture to the right. See what I'm talking about, but that's the screenshot. Man, usually he explains it very well, but now he is guiding me to his walkthrough.
Oh, where should I go? Where should I go now?
Okay, how the fuck am I going to explain this to you?
Oh God.
You should go back towards the temple. And Elgato, please stop giving us. Yeah, okay.
Okay, I'm on the right track.
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm trying to look at the walkthrough, and there is like a double ledged stone you can climb onto somewhere.
Maybe this one?
No. It looks a lot different.
Okay. But
Hold
it's
on,
a secret here.
Hold on. The secret was shotgun shells.
Yeah, this is it.
And are there other secrets? Oh God, you found by accident
Another
in
secret.
my guide secret 2 of 3. Or secret 3. No, you found secret 3.
Okay.
Okay, in my guide, Kovic, he found one of the secrets, a shotgun shell. And it's the one next to the waterfall.
Yes, so that's secret number 2 here.
Yeah, that's either 2 or 3 in my guide. No, that's 3.
Okay. What is here?
Now,
Nothing.
I was gonna ask about some sort of hissing sound, but that's the waterfall, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Thought someone's microphone is misbehaving.
Neko, this is the temple, no?
Yeah, but I'm looking at 2 screens at the same time, and I'm not a woman. Hold on. Oh, turn 180 degrees for a moment. And go straight ahead.
Like now?
Yeah. The one you are standing in front of now looks quite a lot like the one I'm looking at the walkthrough right now.
Whoa.
Oh. Here's the jump
That's
scare.
an-
But you could probably snipe him from here, right?
Yeah,
If he didn't run away, that is. Which
he
he
ran
probably
away.
did.
And now it's jumping upwards towards the on top of the temple.
Yeah, the block in front of you is very likely gonna slide you off, so I would sidestep to the left and jump from there.
From where?
Just a little bit lower, because there the grid in front of you is lower. I think you would bump it otherwise.
Okay. Like from here?
Basically, yeah, that's what he
Yeah,
is
if
saying.
you do a standing jump and hold the action key, I think you should grab it.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm following along with the walkie-talkie.
And this is gonna be a diagonal jump.
Yeah. Oh, sorry for the voice crack.
I need to go there?
Yeah, grabbing to that ledge specifically.
Fuck.
You do a step forwards, like a walking step forwards, and then standing jump. Nice.
Yes.
It worked
Okay.
regardless. That's very good. From here,
It's this one in front, I guess.
yeah, I would
Yeah.
sidestep to the left, because if her angle is too sharp, she will not grab it.
Yeah, and this one is a bit high.
Okay, from here, standing jump and action key to grab it should work.
Oh.
Nice.
Just for the record, there are 5 secrets in this level.
Yes.
And this should be the most packed secret.
Yeah, there's like 4 items here.
Yes.
This looks a bit like the jungle textures from the Tomb Raider 3.
Yeah,
Now they mention it.
the India levels.
Drop down from the temple roof and run away from the temple. To the
Not yet,
left
there's
is
still one more item.
I want a shotgun because I have shells.
I think I
the seashore
kind of
shell.
know where the shotgun is. It's gonna be later.
I guess from that guy, it's story driven, the shotgun. We find when we have the cutscene.
Yeah, but that's after level 4.
Oh,
You fight
okay.
him.
Okay.
But you can get it early in a secret.
Yeah.
So
Anyhow,
now,
drop down from the temple roof and run away from the temple. To the left is a rock you can climb. Just to the left of a large waterfall. Climb up twice to a ledge to your right. From here, you're able to jump
And what about the
and hang
inside
from
of the
cracking
temple,
wall.
by the way?
you want me to
You're
go inside or
sometimes doing
outside?
Yes.
Is there, there's probably a cog here, right?
Troy, you want to jump?
It's a save point.
Ooh, that's even better.
Yeah.
The first cog, according to the walkthrough here, is not inside the temple.
Yeah, we found a safe crystal here, so that's the purpose of the temple. I must say, that's one thing that I do like about the safe crystal system. It does a little extra to encourage you to explore, because they are not afraid to hide them sometimes.
Should I jump here? I could jump because I already saved. Oh, it's looking good.
Before it pushes you towards another cog/secret.
Oops.
Too blocky for me. I'm sorry. And there is nothing on the ground here.
I will check again. I am just amazed how good looking is this game. I mean, I think it's one of the best game I've played on the CRT.
There, on the floor. What do we have here?
It's a cog!
No, Blue, he didn't miss it. Stream delay.
We should have a very small delay on stream.
I'm only joking. Troy is being very cute. He is sleeping on the right side here of my chair.
So, can you guide me to another secret, I guess? And I think I need another cog also.
Drop down from the temple roof and run away from the temple. To the left is a rock that you can climb up just to the left of a large waterfall. Maybe that's the one.
Yeah, I got
earlier.
it. Yeah.
But continuing that is climb up twice, then jump to the ledge up to the right. From here you will be able to jump and hang to find a crack into the wall, work your way deeper, work your way across to the right. When you are in the middle of the waterfall, climb up. I don't think you jumped into a waterfall.
I can not follow your instructions.
I am just reading the guide, my man.
What was that?
Okay. From here. So this secret I got. So
yeah, I'm just. It looks different though. It looks very different, the screenshot here.
Okay.
How many cogs do we have? 2?
2, yeah.
Oh. What is that?
T-Rex?
Or a very large bat.
Just a regular raptor, I suppose. Are you pressing it every time you shoot?
Yeah.
You can just hold it.
What I usually do on PC is just match the different controls. Well,
I'm disgusted. Such a waste of your good buttons.
I mean, this keyboard was only $10, so
he deserved it.
Go to the waterfall again. Says
man, nothing here. I'm in a special area. I killed the raptor.
I mean, there's a platform here, and there's also water. Suspicious looking.
Yeah, should I go in the water?
Suspicious 2D looking.
Yeah, try the platform first, honestly.
Yeah.
There is some water that kills you in Tomb Raider. Around the waterfalls, if it's
Most likely when it's another color.
Not in this game. There
Okay.
is water in Tomb Raider 3 with piranhas.
Like in Indie.
Yeah, pretty much. And there is lava in this game later. Oh, look at that.
Well, Blue just mentioned that in chat.
Okay, so we have all the cogs, I guess. We
I want to make a
missing
joke, but that would be too lame.
we are missing one secret, no?
Yeah.
Man, the secrets.
Screw it, I'm gonna make it. Do you also have the script for the cogs?
Man, you need to explain it a bit because otherwise.
Should I? Should I? You know how
not
I'm
for
going
me,
to explain
but
it?
It's too hard to, otherwise for someone that doesn't know a thing about
I'm just gonna
scripting
explain
indie
it
levels.
by wearing a hat.
Yeah, but for someone that doesn't is not into scripting the levels.
For those who don't get the reference, because Clement doesn't want to let me to be obscure, the reference is that Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine is created with cog scripts.
Okay, I need to go back or something.
So then the waterfall secret, Blue says, and it has to do with a waterfall as well, according to my guide.
Where? I'm trusting more Blue
just
screen
going
now.
to wait for Blue for a moment.
Yeah, me too.
Blue, enlighten us in chat, or if Kovic finds it faster in his guide. Blue, type, my man. Type,
So
type
that's
faster.
secret number 3 in this guide. So let me see if they have some nice screenshots, maybe.
Man, it's so hard to find the secret even with the guide.
Yeah, I see it now. So where's the waterfall?
Which one are? Look,
The
one.
waterfall with the little pool underneath it, so the larger one. This one. The secret is on top of the waterfall, and you can get to it through some platforms here to your left. You can climb a little step.
Okay.
Then you do a diagonal jump. And here you can shimmy across this, or you should be able to at least. There may be shimmying might be broken sometimes in Open Lara. Actually,
there is a block on the left. I'm just reading what Blue is saying in chat.
I think this is broken actually, because the gap is missing. Something is not right.
Wow, so it's possible to climb in to the water. Okay.
But there should also be a block to the left, but it doesn't appear. And diagonal jumps are not really possible to my knowledge. Hold on, since Troy is being an annoying cat.
If I jump from here, seems too far.
Yeah, the angle is going to be too steep. You are meant to shimmy onto the waterfall from this little crevice that you see, but there is a gap missing.
Oh god.
Should be there, but it isn't. So this is not possible in Open Lara, apparently.
Oops. So we cannot get this secret. Maybe someone can check if it's true online, but I'm not sure it's documented. I'm not sure how many people played this version of the game.
Yeah, I have screenshots here from the original version, and the crevice that's here looks bigger. Looks different.
Okay. So we have. Okay, we need to continue the game then. There's no problem.
Yeah.
We took all the secrets that are possible in this version. Ah, don't kill me now. Ah!
Blue is saying just shimmy, but
Yeah, it's not possible. The geometry doesn't work. It's broken.
please fix.
Okay, so now I need to go back at the start of this area, no?
Mm-hmm.
I believe so.
And you basically go against the course of the river or the water stream, and that's where you can put the cocks. And man, do I wish there was a safe crystal there. But I don't think there is.
Okay.
Or
Go the other way.
If he's gonna keep going around in circles here, you could shoot him from here.
Can I kill him with pistols?
Yeah, just shoot it and until it dies. Classic 90s boss fight.
Oh, okay. I was having the impression that I need a shotgun or something to have a chance.
It would make stuff faster. That's one health gone.
Oh god. I don't feel safe.
I would abuse the little caves
Mm-hmm.
for safety.
Do I really need to kill it?
No, you don't, but you need to get past it in order to backtrack.
Also, you're Clement, you kill everything.
No. If I have proper ammunition and pistols and shotguns and stuff like this, I don't want to. Let's see from here, maybe. Oh god. Maybe if I had quick saves, I would try to kill him, but like this. Later, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
What is this?
Open Lara jank.
Okay, finding my way through the geometry.
Imagine this with PS1 texture warping.
I don't have to imagine it, I'm gonna play it tomorrow, probably.
Okay.
Oh, to be fair, the engine of this game does a good job of limiting the texture warping, since as the game is grid-based, it applies the textures in a grid as well. So they're repeating on every grid face. So the faces are small, which means the warping is limited. To some degree, all PlayStation games or vast majority of PlayStation games, did this trick where they subdivided the geometry a lot in order to limit the warping. The problem is, if you subdivide your geometry, you have more polygons to render, and that hammers the CPU.
I think that basically all the PlayStation 1 emulators got rid of this problem. I mean, you can play the PlayStation 1 games without the warping.
Yeah, at least optionally. DuckStation has it. It's not enabled by default, because theoretically it can lower compatibility, but I've only had one game where that was a problem, I think. That was Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. If I had fixes for the perspective corrected texture mapping and these things, it would freeze in a cutscene.
Something anti-piracy, maybe?
I think it's
so.
just messed up timings and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But if you play Soul Reaver with the accurate graphics, it emulates just fine.
Man,
Or you can just emulate the Dreamcast version.
should I find something here? Because there are 3 wolves. Strange.
Well, let's have a look.
I don't see anything.
Large Medipack.
Large medip. Where?
On top of some blocks, if you can climb something.
Maybe it's an Open Lara thing. Again.
Yeah, I imagine that this game is now uncompletable due to shimmying bug.
No, it's completable. I checked before proposing this stream.
So that's why you don't need a Anyhow.
Okay.
The large
Let's just
Medipack,
leave. Leave
Yeah.
the Medipack.
Since Secret 4 and 5 or at the cock machine. Look at that little wheel spin. Couldn't hold myself.
What have we here?
An idol. Would you say that Kovic and I are speedrunners of the Indiana Jones games?
And I even did the old treasures. So I heard a lot of those voice lines.
By the way, I have beaten a record of mine today with 6 seconds. So
Man, I'm lost.
This is the level entrance, actually.
Exactly. I'm lost. Okay.
Well, here you can jump across the water.
instead of falling into it like you did at the beginning.
So that's how he got down there. That all makes sense now.
With the statement that Chris is saying here in chat that this game and Mario 64 are the first real 3D games, I would dare to add one other game to that list, and that's Rayman 2.
That's too much. I don't
That
agree.
came out later,
Yeah,
way later.
and I think even Mario 64 came out later than Tomb Raider. So Tomb Raider did
No, it didn't actually. Tomb Raider
no.
is November on Saturn and December on PlayStation. And Mario 64 in Japan only, but it came out in September 96.
Oh,
Not even September, June.
It was a summer game.
It's crazy how early Super Mario 64 came out. In Japan only, though.
oh God.
Yeah. And
Oh,
it's a
God.
release game.
The US release is September. And then the PAL version is
Look.
97.
Plump.
So June in Japan, September in US.
Now Clement is missing his quick saves.
So in terms of 3D Pioneer, Super Mario 64 is really the earliest proper one. It's older than Crash Bandicoot, which
Yeah,
was like the first big 3D game on PlayStation.
the yellow corn dog. And after that we got the purple dragon.
And yeah, Saturn is October in EU and November in NA, and PlayStation is also November in NA and EU as well. So that's how the timeline goes in terms of 3D games. Super Mario, Crash Bandicoot, Tomb Raider.
When was Ocarina of Time again?
That's 98, I think.
Yeah. I mean, there are a lot of years where a lot of great games came out, and if you would go year by year, when games came out, it's easy to make a top 10 and still have at least 20 games left for honorable mentions. There are not too many years where I personally find that the newly released games weren't that great.
Oh no. What should I do here?
Just jump forwards.
Yes.
This is what I did the last time.
There's a ceiling. Just go backwards one step. That's a silly ceiling.
Seeing Lara without her ponytail, I know it's technical limitations, but it's jarring. When you're so used
Crazy
to that
how
character
low poly
model.
her model is in the first game. She got
Yeah.
way better looking in the second and third game.
True.
Then I think for the fourth game, the final model that I did for her, that one goes too far, I think. She looks too much like a doll.
Yeah.
If you think back to Tomb Raider 4 and her model there.
And then you have Tomb Raider 5 where they tried everything. And nothing sticks
Yeah,
to the wall.
Tomb Raider 5, it's in essence the same model as 4, but she just gets more outfits.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's
And
crazy? It's a there is a company that does collectible figurines, and they did a series for Tomb Raider, for the original ones, for the first, second, and third one. For each statue, it was really expensive. I guess $1,000 or something each, but high quality. And you have statues with this kind of models, which are really nice looking. You can Google it. It's Head Games, I think their name, and Head Games.
It rings a bell.
Head Games Tomb Raider statues, and you'll see collectibles. I think Neko will like it.
My man, I have a limited budget.
Yeah, no,
So
no. I mean, at least to see it. No, I don't say buy it.
Now you said, Neko, that sentence about, every year has some big games. I'm
Yeah.
thinking about 97.
Yeah.
Only games that come to my mind is GoldenEye and Turok. And I guess on PC, Quake 2. But that's it.
Seriously?
Yeah, for
What?
97?
What is released on PlayStation in '97? Final Fantasy VII.
I don't care about that game.
And another game. It's a game you played. The first Curse of Monkey Island. It's '97.
That's not a huge title.
You have Star Fox 64. You have Need for Speed 2.
Okay, I know people like that one.
You have this game.
That's a sequel, that's not interesting.
You have Sonic R. You have the first GTA, Grand Theft Auto 1, was '97. Lego Iceland.
Neko,
Turok is '97.
I
Yeah.
told Turok.
Yeah.
Neko, but
Yeah.
GTA, it was an obscure game. The first one. I mean,
True.
until
Well,
the
Age
those
third
of
are
one.
two,
Empire.
though, right?
Age of
Final
Empires
Fantasy
is
is-
'97 as well.
Pre-rendered.
Oh
first
no,
Gran
my
Tur-
god!
The first Gran Turismo is also '97.
Fucking
Oh man, if we are talking amazing shooters, Blood, '97.
I'm gonna be crucified by all the build engine fanatics. I don't like Blood that much.
Let's agree to disagree. I think Blood is one of the better retro shooters.
I think the level design is too convoluted for its own good.
Fair point. But just to go further on the list, you have Bomberman 64, Quake 2, Yoshi's Story, Star Wars X-Wing, Kirby Dream Land 3, Worms 2, Total Annihilation, Blast Corps, Ultima Online, Diddy Kong Racing, Lego Island, Tekken 3. That was already at its third title in '97. Crash Bandicoot 2. Yeah.
I don't think any of those are huge landmark revolutionary titles. Apart from Quake, I guess. And Turok. That was first proper console, first-person
Yeah.
shooter.
And Age of Empires. That's a landmark title. I'm gonna die on this hill, but
I'm a StarCraft guy.
Grandia, if you're talking RPGs. Yeah, Blood, Postal, the first Postal game.
Just do a standing jump, my man.
Yeah, next time.
Oh, we are forgetting another huge title. Something called Fallout.
That's 97.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Fallout is 90. I think it's 96. Fallout. No?
97 says Google.
Okay.
Okay,
January of '97.
that's huge. Okay,
And Curse of Monkey Island. I mean, come on, Monkey Island. That's a huge series.
Yeah, but it's not that huge. I agree with Kovic. But Fallout is.
Oddworld, the first Oddworld. I mean, a lot of games that became big series got their first entry here. If I'm looking on the list,
I was more talking about 3D when I first came up with this, so I don't want to
Then
mention this one. But one title that was big in '97 that you didn't mention yet, I think, is Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
It just came across the list. It's not.
Although to be fair, if I'm not mistaken, that one also wasn't that big. Kind of flopped financially when it came out, and because it wasn't 3D, and only later did people realize that it's an actually fucking awesome game.
Symphony of the Night wasn't in 3D.
Yeah, exactly.
Finally.
Can
I
you
knew
take a
that.
jump back?
No. You want me to jump back? No. I knew that you still have some games to talk about, so that's why. Okay.
I mean, it would be fun now to look at games released in 1993, which is my birth year.
Doom. Easy.
Star Fox, Myst, The Secret of Mana, the first Kirby game.
Wait, Myst?
Myst is 1993.
The first CD-ROM PC game?
Yeah.
Look.
Shiny.
I love them.
Shiny.
That's a new experience. I never played with Crystal Tomb Raider 1, and now I already love them.
Yes, Mac OS version of Myst is 93. See, I had in mind like the PC or PlayStation versions, and those were... PC was 94, Windows, and PlayStation was 96 even. That's later than I thought, actually.
Doom is indeed 1993. The Seventh Guest. One of the first FIFA games got released in 1993.
One of the first, I guess, is the first. FIFA 90. FIFA, I mean, FIFA was the name without any number.
Yeah, true. Mortal Kombat 2. Sonic
The
CD.
best one.
There is a Bubsy game. Here, fuck this.
I need to look what year is Jack Rabbit.
And then you have you also have two of those god awful CDI Zelda games.
Yes, Jack Rabbit is 94.
Oh. Before Blue starts screaming in chat for secrets also.
Yeah.
Before...
The one loot is if you go to the left of the cogs, you can grab the ledge and shimmy leftwards.
Like
and
here?
I think there's like a med. Yeah, you see the notch here.
Look, a shimmy that works.
Yeah.
Huh? It doesn't.
What?
It doesn't work.
Why not? You got there.
Where?
Here,
okay, so I need to go down here?
If you drop here, it's actually solid. This is one of those rare secrets that I know by myself, without a guide.
Nice.
Did someone try to Google unreachable secrets on Open Lara Xbox?
I was
was
still
curious.
looking in other things.
Look in the Discord server for Open Lara. There are 2 bugged secrets in the Great Pyramid. There's a bugged secret in Atlas Mines. There is a shimmy bug in Sanctuary of the Skion. And there's a secret bug in the Lost Valley, and that looks to be it. The guy went through the game and reported everything.
Okay.
Yeah, the Lost Valley is the one we already encountered.
So that's what, 5 secrets that are bugged?
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
Anyway, it's good to know about them, I guess.
Yeah, lost the signal again. It's back.
Yeah, very rarely the signal gets lost. Now, Kovic, you are also around my age. You were born in '93, I think. So
You want to have a easier challenge? Try the games.
should I look up your year?
Yeah, exactly. 79.
Oh God. That's a 7 and a 9, since I sometimes switch numbers up.
They do the same thing like Germans do, where they always tell the numbers the other way around. Like 79.
Oh,
yeah,
what?
we do. We do in Dutch.
At least you don't do the French thing.
The number in Dutch you said, which was 79, is 79 or 90 and 70. Literally in Dutch.
Okay, I guess I'm done here. I can jump with...
Hold
If
on.
you jump in the water, it will bring you to somewhere, I think. But there's still the
Dive
shotgun
down.
that we need to collect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dive down into the water and swim to the other side.
Wait, here you'll
next
find
to
the
the
remains of
underwater
another
cave.
explorer. We found that.
Yeah, we found that.
Yeah, so he has the shotgun. You can actually collect it.
Ah, it
Probably
has
doesn't. It probably doesn't look like it because it's not a sprite, right? It's a model.
I have the
But
shotgun?
wherever you were, let's go back. We need it.
I don't have the
Anyways,
shotgun.
in 79 we got
Oh, I have it.
So you did collect it, okay.
we got Galaxian, Space Invaders 2.
Oh, Galaxian. A good one.
Yeah.
I remember playing it in the arcades.
You
I'm
have a
that
game
old.
called Basketball.
I think it was also an adventure game, one of the first adventure game. I think that's the name, adventure game or something.
Oh, like the text one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm looking at so many games from your birth year and realizing I don't know any of them apart from the huge ones like Galaxian or Raider Scope. But others don't immediately ring a bell.
Oh. What do we have here? Let's use some of the... I have 9. Oh.
We have been diligently collecting all the secrets, so we are gonna be stacked to the late game. We might need it, to be honest.
Okay. Let's see where I can get now.
I think you want to climb out of the water and go to where the waterfall is and carefully climb down, since now the waterfall shouldn't be there anymore because the water is gone, and behind the waterfall is the entrance to the next level. The tomb of what's his name? some strange name starting with Q. Unpronounceable.
You. Yeah.
Yeah. We got all the secrets. I think we are missing another one. Huh?
Yeah. It's apparently. Hold on. It was not too far from the fourth secret.
That one on the waterfall
Yeah.
with the shimmy. So
Yeah.
maybe it was the shotgun, the secret.
The shotgun
No.
shells
the
and a
shotgun.
small
No.
medpack.
Yeah. They say jump back into the water and swim away from the main stream and the gold gate to the end of the passageway. Make sure you've got full lungs, then dive under and follow the underwater tunnel through various twists and turns. There are no side passages, so just keep following the tunnel, and eventually you'll surface in a small room.
Oh god, so I need to go back there.
In a few less sentences, that's what this guide is also saying.
Okay.
I just love the conversation of today's stream. Tomb Raider is very nostalgic, and having these kind of nostalgic conversations as well is just lovely.
Oh yes.
But speaking about Tomb Raider, just two facts.
Standing jump, remember?
Oh yeah.
Just two facts of the current state of the series is due to the COVID pandemic, the sequel to the movie has been cancelled wildly or indefinitely postponed.
I vaguely recall the new movie existing. Probably didn't do very well.
Yeah, and the sequel on that one has been, to my knowledge, indefinitely postponed. Now,
So if I understood the instructions properly, I think you just swim through the water here, and it will take you somewhere.
towards the gate.
Oh okay.
Yeah, to the left of the gate.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, I may have found the secret by accident, just because I fell in the water.
Oh, what do we have here?
Nothing.
There are no
side passages.
Okay, sorry.
We are shouting! No. The second fact is there is currently a new Tomb Raider game in development, which is going to use Unreal 5.
Of course it is. I want a remaster of the second game, The Dagger of Cian.
That story is just amazing. Like, I'm gonna stab myself to become a dragon. And then
Amazingly silly, and I love it.
Yeah, and then you suddenly see an Indiana Jones come through with the heart of the dragon.
I have the power of the dragon.
You know,
It would be so amazing if they remake the second game and do a crossover with a sort of remake of Emperor's Tomb.
Isn't
And
it
if
weird
it-
that both series have a second game with a Chinese theme?
Suspicious. Speaking of which, I today I also read an interview. Who is directing the new Indiana Jones game? Todd Howard.
You read the new interview or an old one?
It came through on my Google News feed, so it's not to be said it's a new or an old one.
I think you were meant to drop from that hole rather than swim back, but that's just me.
It was too high, and
You
no.
could grab the ledge and then drop safely.
Kovic, Chris is asking if you played the remake we talked about once in post stream.
Oh, the fan one?
The second game, yeah.
Yeah, I did. It's very cool graphically. Gameplay-wise, it's hit and miss. I did not like the ending room, like the final room in that demo. I remember a lot of rafter beams. It was a little bit confusing.
But that project is alive, dead, alive. It's sometimes you see on one of his social media channels something he is working on. The last I have seen was from last year or 2 years ago that he was implementing the Croft manor. Or she, we don't really know the identity of this fan.
I don't know. Call me skeptical, but I don't really expect much out of that project, as in terms of like full game.
I'm not gonna call you skeptical. I'm just gonna agree, since a more active dev would post more updates.
I mean, to be fair, if it's a solo project, then what more could you want? But just, yeah, I think the scope is just too big to make the entire game. I mean, it's still better than what most other people like this do. Like, you have all the time these tech demos in Unreal 4, and they never even, like, most of the time they don't even bother with gameplay. They just make the level to bump up their portfolio.
Thankfully, they don't AI upscale things and call it a day.
So we have 4 out of 5. All that is possible, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was because the shimmy.
I want to
buggy.
say something about my history of playing Tomb Raider. I usually don't play games on release day. I like to play older games, and I did this with a lot of games. But Tomb Raider, which is a big series, after I played the first 2 games, I always, since then, play them day one. All the Tomb Raider games. At that much I like this series.
There are a lot of games I don't play on release day either, but there are a few exceptions. Tomb Raider is one of them. I got even the chance to play Shadow of the Tomb Raider a week before release, because of pre-order bonus. Yay! And the Zelda series is also a series I play on release.
And even that Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider, which was released only on Xbox, on Xbox One at the beginning.
I didn't have an Xbox One, so I played it on the PC day release.
So 1 year later, basically.
Yeah. But to be honest, the opinions on the remakes, not on the remakes, on the rebooted trilogy, like the one from 2013, Rise and Shadow, are somewhat divided, but it's the same.
Okay.
Classic.
It's the same division that you have for Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, where people don't like that their classic formula is being modernized, where they want the old style back, but the old style isn't appealing enough to make enough profit. But I honestly really liked Tomb Raider 2013, Rise, and Shadow. I thought there were 3 excellent games.
Yeah, I like them also, but are really different games.
True.
Oh, let's see.
I still boot up one of the 3 games from time to time just to get to 100%.
Huh? Okay.
By the way, in the remake, in this level, if you would slow down the boulder, there is actually an indie hat and whip placed on the texture of the boulder.
What?
Yeah,
Nice.
I'll be right back.
We mentioned the remake before. This level is so different in that game. Not in just terms of layout, but also the visual style. Because in Anniversary, it doesn't look that much different from anything what you've seen before. Whereas in here, it has this very striking visual palette. You have the yellow orange-ish walls, the red floors. It really looks like something that has been left undisturbed for 1,000 years.
It has a great atmosphere still. I would like to play some games which are trying to recreate this kind of atmosphere and this kind of graphics. This is the reason that I've sent you that game. Of course, it's not a good game, but I was looking for this kind of graphics. I am talking about The Mummy. It's a
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I
game
have yet to try that.
from
I did
99,
get
I
it,
guess
but
it is.
I know I own a copy of it. It's somewhere in my cupboards. I need to try to look for it.
wow, I didn't realize we actually owned a copy. I was setting it up for emulation in order to try it.
I own the PC version.
I see.
And sometimes when I go to thrift stores, they have like whole bins of people who drop off their old games, and then it's €1 per game, and it's like, and it's like, oh, The Mummy. Haven't seen the movie. It's a game. Take it with me. It's only $1 a game. And then sometimes I come home with like a stack of 25 games.
You haven't seen the movie?
Snippets of it. It was played on a bus ride home from a school trip, but I got distracted with other conversations with classmates, and I saw some snippets here and there.
I saw it a bunch of times because it's on TV relatively often. It's a fine movie. I think in terms of atmosphere, it's probably the closest anything has ever come to reproducing Indiana Jones. but sort of the universe logic is very different because you have supernatural very obviously, and it's sort of silly the movie, but it's good fun. I like it.
In
No,
Did you
terms,
take the crystal?
no.
My man was saving it, and now he's paying the price.
It's not that big the price, I guess. But the Mummy, there are a few games. That not the only one. So it's another game which is on PlayStation 2. You can check it. And a third one is on Wii. And is the closest to our time. I don't know why it's taking so. Oh, okay.
The Mummy. There is also. Oh no! Oh no! I have seen something and my wallet is already crying. There is also a Game Boy Color and a DS version. And you know what I'd like to collect?
Neko sees a handheld game, and his wallet starts crying.
Yeah.
You see, we are doing research on games which are would be closer to Indiana Jones, of course. So that's why we got to the Mummy. So we knew about Tomb Raider, but then the Mummy. At least the games are, the movies are inspired by Indiana Jones.
It really was the golden age of 3D platformers, looking back at it with hindsight, because the graphics, they were simple, and that means that the platforming rules are so obvious, so clearly visible, because now when you want to make levels full of details, lots of polygons, you don't know where you can jump anymore. You don't know what is possible.
Yeah, Chris is saying something in chat, and I just hold on.
Can you highlight the message?
Yeah, highlight the message so we know also.
I put his headphones off so he doesn't hear us.
Okay, how should I do it? I'm running there and...
By the way, I'm not keeping an eye on Treasure since I want to say something in reply that Chris said in chat.
Can you put the message for us to see it also?
Isn't Tomb Raider games for Game Boy Color?
There is only one.
Fuck. How do I do that?
There is only one on Game Boy Color.
It's a sideways one, right? It's kind of weird.
Yeah. And it's very janky, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think in terms of 2D Tomb Raider games, it was the mobile games that were kind of okay.
Yeah. You know what I also own on Game Boy Color?
Rayman.
And then, of course, as a speedrunner, I have to own this. If my run that I posted today, where I beat my Lagoon record, didn't die in Volcano, I would have beaten my record with like 7 minutes. The full game many percent.
I don't know how to avoid dying there.
Not stepping into the spikes.
No, I mean I need to jump. I mean I need to go to take the to use the lever, but when I go back, how do I go? Because I cannot ledge there.
2 Raymans.
Rayman 1 and
Let's
Rayman
see
2.
what the guide says.
And the final two the final two Game Boy Color games before I put them away are, of course,
The guide says that you walk to the edge and do a
Orphic.
standing jump.
Yeah, this is what I did. After I used the lever, no?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now maybe take the crystal now, and we'll see what we can do here.
Yeah.
Of course, there is a non-zero chance that this is an Open Lara problem, that they very mildly change the physics and suddenly the jump is not possible, but let's hope that's not the case.
Now, before I put my Game Boy Color games away, and there is something else I quickly want to show from my collection is you might think I have a duplicate copy here of Pokemon Crystal. Yet this one is version 1.0. This one is version 1.1. So I have 2 different versions of Pokemon Crystal.
How do they differ?
I don't know. I don't even know. And just because Blue wants to make a pun.
Are you my mummy?
No, Resident Evil Village.
Man, I'm pretty sure I will die, but I will try. That's strange.
So, is this game completable?
It is.
He said a little bit annoyed.
Is this game completable? Dumbledore asked calmly.
Just stand next to the edge and do a standing jump. Just like in Indie, you can walk all the way to the edge and not fall down. It says 18, the blue screen.
Do a roll here so that you're perfectly straight. No point anymore, because the lever would have aligned you perfectly flush with the wall. The camera is not helping in this
yes.
area. Running jump
Running
worked.
jump worked. Yeah, okay. I will tell you something. I'm not sure it's good that we wasted that save that early in the level.
You can restart the level. And then take the crystal later, now that we know how the jump solution works.
Yeah, let's just explore a bit. I'm sure I'm gonna die. Eventually. Ah! Almost.
Date.
Ah.
Eine Noble, don't you think?
Something there?
I recently learned that in Fate of Atlantis, you can have an ending where Sophia dies.
Maybe we'll continue it next year. To have a pause.
Yeah. Like on our 1 year of streaming. Oh, that's very soon. It's like in a month or 2. Isn't it? Yeah, it is, I think. But depends on when we start counting our 1 year of streaming. If you start counting the one we
First
did,
Game Boy Color stream.
yeah. I'm gonna quickly check when that was again.
It's October, I think, or November.
Yeah, October or November.
Oh, okay.
I thought you wanted to die.
If I die, I will not save again there. I will restart the level. Man, but I don't... Where is it?
But
October, it was my man. The 8th of October.
Oh,
this is exquisite camera work right here.
Yeah.
so regarding the secrets, I don't know.
It's the first secret is underneath the heading the 3 gates. And I don't know what I mean with the room with 3 gates.
This one.
Looks like it.
We need to open the last one. We opened 2.
Yeah. It looks like the first and second secret and third secret are all past. Yeah, what Blue is saying here at the end.
Can I jump on this one and grab it? I don't remember.
No, that sounds like an anniversary only thing.
Yeah. Also, I really said that there was somebody also being interested in Staff of Kings. It's Chris. Let me just say, I have a love-hate relationship with the DS version.
I thought it was just an hate-hate relationship.
Well, love as in I have a chance for a new world records, and hate, I hate the fucking game.
I actually finished the PlayStation 2 Stuff of Kings, the PlayStation 2 version.
I stopped playing both versions.
But
the Wii version just looks too ugly, in my opinion.
the PlayStation 2 looks uglier.
The PlayStation 2 is just QuickTime. It's no indie game. It's just QuickTime game. It's just a QuickTime game with puzzles.
The PSP one I didn't play it.
The DS game is just horrible controls, but for the fighting, you have to swipe on the touchscreen, but the enemies can hit you faster than you can do the swipe motions. Very good. Very good design. Now, then the PSP version I have attempted but not really played. So I have played basically every version, and I haven't finished one.
Okay. Ooh.
Now, I wonder if you unlock all secrets, would that unlock something in the game? Or are the secrets just bragging rights? I don't think they unlock anything in the games.
Can I use it again? No. That's good.
Hold on, that panel next to the lever looks.
Yeah, but I think it's opened somewhere else. That's my belief.
Now I'm looking here.
I don't know. I could get down here, maybe. Should I try this?
This room. I remember this room.
Okay. Should I go
So,
down?
there's levers that move these like pillars with the drawing on it, and you need to arrange them in a way that you can make the platforming section.
The first treasure looks like it's behind a statue. Well, treasure secret. I keep calling them treasures out of habit.
We're
Okay.
gonna get treasures in Tomb Raider 2 if we ever play that.
Yeah, we will.
You know what? I mean, I've told you about the Angel of Darkness. Is the most active project now in terms of remaking old Tomb Raider games. That one.
There's no lever here. It should be somewhere.
Okay. So I already moved this one, and I cannot.
Oh.
It's
maybe it was not desirable at this point.
And I cannot move it back.
I mean, what if you press the lever again?
I've tried, but it doesn't work. Or maybe I wasn't aligned. Let's try again.
Blue, could you remember us if the treasures are close or not?
Okay, it's good.
So now it's where?
It's here. I can go somewhere from there. Wow, but no, I'm not.
It's too tall to grab from like this, so.
And sadly, Lara can't wall jump like a Mario.
No, but I can
or
go.
Or a Mario, or however you want to say it.
I don't know how to get there. I think it's for later. Or maybe here. You said there's a secret under a statue, maybe here?
Yeah, no, but you need to climb up for it. It's that kind of a statue. It's that kind of a statue, but in a little niche top of the ground.
Okay, where should we go now?
It's gotta be in that room, the solution with those columns, but
so
we missed it. Yet.
We did
this is not the right direction.
We did this one. Let's try this one. Okay, no, because we still need.
Yeah, now go into the room with those pillars.
Yeah, that's the only way. I guess here.
And does it play that tune each and every time?
Maybe. Okay, so apparently go into the room with the checkerboard floor, and you should be able to jump somewhere from this block that's opposite you, according to the guide. Oh yeah, I see it now.
Where?
Yeah, so take the stairs. There's a hallway with stairs. And now look right.
Oh,
That's one of the treasures, secrets.
I think that's a standing jump.
ah,
Well, Lara went clippy there, inside the wall.
man, I don't know how well it is on the stream, but on the CRT, it's amazing. I really like it. Maybe I should show you a bit. Yeah. What? I didn't. I make it too little for tonight's stream. I'm not sure.
Maybe we can get only the CRT for a bit. If you make it large enough.
Oh.
Yeah, it's an
Okay.
odd angle though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a little bit angled, but actually the camera is pretty good,
Uh,
I think.
let's
Yeah.
see a bit. The real CRT.
And now we have CRT with CRT borders and borders.
CRTception.
Okay.
This sounds so weird.
The climbing sound?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they changed it later in the later games.
It sounds like she needs to take an urgent shit.
To be fair, I don't think that the sound that they replaced it with in Tomb Raider 2 is such an improvement, because it makes her sound like a female tennis player. You know, all the...
Yeah, I agree. And now I can just unhear my joke. God damn it.
Okay. Where am I?
Standing on a block, and down there is
And I think I know where we are. If you look to the left, isn't the one of the moving blocks there? Or wait,
Oh yeah, there is a block.
Yeah, but hold on a moment. Would you look up for me, please?
I think from that block you can jump somewhere.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, this is where I
No,
came
no, no,
from.
no. No, no. Turn around and look up. Yeah, look up to the...
I can't.
Yeah, okay. Since I'm just looking out that we don't miss too many treasures.
And there are no treasures yet.
Yeah, treasures, secrets.
And whatever you call them, not yet. It's later in the level. Through the 3 gates is the first one.
Okay.
Are we going to do a loop-de-loop?
No, it just looks the same, but we're at the opposite end of the room.
You just let me know when you want to go back to the stream, the usual stream.
I meant full screen, since now in OBS it kind of looks funny, like the red line of the CRT. He's splitting Scovich face right in the middle.
Yeah.
That's better.
I will still stay for a few 2-3 minutes and go back to the usual stuff.
Why does she pull the lever twice? That's weird. But it worked. It moved the block, and now I think if you go back and move the first block as well, they will align in such a way that you can make the platforming section.
It's basically an aligning puzzle.
Okay. when I see these images captured from the CRT, I remember back in the day when we had I don't know, some movies were on DVDs from E3 or other exposition were like this. Always you've seen captured from the CRTs.
Now, something else to come back on is I wondered if all treasures would unlock something. Is Camero said that in the final level, even in the original, you can't pick up one of the secrets
Oh,
due to bugged out logic. Now, though after beating the game, you can start a new game plus where all your weapons have unlimited ammo. That's overpowered. That's really overpowered for some weapons.
I think this doesn't work on Open Lara. I've seen a discussion on Discord regarding this.
Is Open Lara open source, by the way?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Yes.
so there's a GitHub repo. 9 chances out of 10.
Whoa, that was close.
That was almost Lara Kebab.
Yeah.
Imagine if she bonked there.
Yeah.
Look, this is
Okay.
2D. So they didn't change all the objects.
Yeah.
Only the collectibles, I assume.
Chris is saying, still waiting for Open Indie.
Okay. And now let's not die.
Especially not bonk into the spike.
Okay.
I really like how they handle spikes in the later games in Tomb Raider. Saying they are especially well used in custom levels for health checks. Since if you walk through spikes, you see the health go down like if Lara is drowning. But in the first engine, as soon as Lara collides with 1 or 2 pixels of a spike, it's immediately dead.
Tomb Raider 2,
Yes.
there's broken glass that works like spikes, but you can walk through it slowly. If you're on the same level as the glass, and you do slow walking, you don't die instantly. It's like the spikes in Prince of Persia.
Yeah, something like that. Did the music bug out? There is no real music?
I don't think so.
Well, the game is also can be quiet.
It has a lot of sections without music.
Same as indie, actually. Also, often dependent on just ambient sounds.
Same as a lot of adventure games. When we think, I'm not gonna use a soundboard, Clement.
Okay. This one.
Thank you.
Oops. This one.
How long is it gonna take him?
Where is it?
Not in this room.
Ah, okay.
Straight hit. I think I get
fuck.
it. It's gonna be one of these, surely.
Is one of these? The secret, I mean. Maybe
Run
here.
down the hall past the statues or jump.
Stop on the second step, it says.
Yeah.
This one.
No.
No.
If it was this one, it would open. But it didn't, so it isn't.
I think you will need to go one lower.
Lower? No, it's the first one though. And okay.
Maybe the
Yes.
person who wrote the guide is bad at counting. What? What?
This is basically the second step.
You might want to shimmy sideways or sidestep or something.
Wow!
What in the fuck?
Yeah! Yeah, motherfucker!
Out of bounds!
Wow. And I'm back.
And it's the other one.
Not here. Oh god.
The opposite one, I
Oh
guess.
my lord! What the fuck was that? We really need a compilation of Clement
If it's
bugging
not
out the
this
game.
one, I swear to
Yes.
God. Okay.
Ah! No!
Ah.
Yeah.
Now, blast that air horn again. Maybe now he notices.
No, not this
Oh,
one.
the other one. The other one. Alright, let's do the funny thing again. Why not?
Yeah.
He's doing it, mate.
She's doing it. She is leaving this plane. Her people need her.
Huh?
And she
It's
keeps
still going.
Oh!
What in the fuck? Bye bye, Lara.
I don't think this is a bug in the original engine, because speedrunners would abuse the shit out of this. I think this is an Open Lara thing. And
Whoa.
she dies. Yep.
Okay.
We really need a compilation for this. It wouldn't surprise me that this will turn into a short.
I don't think they will speedrun this version. Then
I'd step first, I beg you.
There she goes again.
Can you stop climbing?
yeah.
Okay, good.
Ah! Fuck!
Is there something underneath the platform as well?
Yes, but I don't know how to get it. It'll be interesting. It's good that we have the save pretty close.
No worries, we're just throwing for content here.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have enough
Either
games to
we are
play.
throwing, either we are throwing, or just finding bugs everywhere.
Climbing is hilarious.
Ah! What the fuck?
What even is this?
A
Man.
mat pack at the bottom?
It's another shotgun. What?
Mhm.
Can she dual wield the shotguns?
I guess
Can
so.
she do a Doom guy?
No.
She does not.
Well, that's a shame. Okay,
Okay.
but how do you go? Well, jump, I guess.
Are we going down just for a mat kit?
I think you cannot get it. That one.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, how is one going to get back?
Jump.
I need the running jump, I guess.
Yeah.
Come on, Lara!
And
Come on, Lara.
grab.
Yes.
And now when you fall down, 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 down.
Okay. Yeah.
First piece of the skion. If she would be so kind and collected.
Huh?
According to the guide I'm reading, there is a way to walk through the spikes earlier.
Okay.
But yeah, that's now long gone.
A very dramatic music. Not sure why.
I know.
There's gonna be some debris that falls.
Oh.
I remember this.
And what should I do this here?
But dodge it.
It's good that we can try walking through the spikes. I think I remember you can walk, not running, without. But
Yeah, I thought that was a mechanic introduced only in the second Tomb Raider game, but apparently it's
man,
also in the first game.
The problem is dropping down safely to the lower
yeah,
level.
exactly. That I don't know where we could.
Ascend, Lara.
Apparently,
Ascend.
if you drop next to a wall,
Somebody else who remembers this show.
So, do you have any
if
ideas?
you grab the ledge that you're standing on,
Okay.
and you shimmy,
I guess not.
she didn't grab it. Okay.
Now, Lamet, could you full screen the game, please?
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
I hope it's not an Open Lara thing. Anyway, this is not a secret. It's stuff. It's a bonus.
Especially when Lara goes ascending.
That's a new one.
But it seems it's the only way you can climb here. Something like that. Oops.
This is how you do it. Clearly.
How do I get back now? Oh, this is the secret, in fact. So, otherwise,
Well,
if your theory is correct, you can walk on the spike slowly, and then you can grab the grab a ledge, either the one above you or the one that goes back.
Don't even think about running. What are you doing, mate?
But I need to get the shotgun. Ah, no, I don't need to get the shotgun again.
The shine plate, so the game recognized you found secret.
He already recognized I found the secret. I got the music.
Yeah.
I heard the chime twice.
Ah, okay.
So you can go back then. Unless you want the shotgun really badly. But we already have one, so.
Let's just shimmy and let's.
Yeah, I'll exit just this room.
Oh!
Ah, she does the fancy climb if you hold the action button for too long. or is it the jump button? One of those.
Yeah,
This is in the remake too.
true. How is your health, by the way, since
Like
previous
50%?
time? Yeah.
Let's use
2/3. It was a little bit of a waste.
Okay, so
Because the small one does 50%.
Kovic, do you remember what should I do there?
You just have to stand where the debris doesn't fall. So it was like in the middle/left side of the room. I think if you run along the edge, nothing falls there.
So the problem is here. Okay.
Are we serious now?
What?
That works.
That works. We have been cautious and we haven't been overly cautious.
Unless there is more, this should be fine.
He just doesn't want to do the spike secret again, I think. I see it in his eyes.
Well, don't forget, we also have the boss fight with Larson.
Awesome. Yeah.
Oh, not here.
You backtrack now out of the tomb, so the door opposite. The exit to the cave.
Pull out your gun and get ready for Lawson. You can take him out first and dive down for the third secret.
Okay.
Shotgun to the face. I see now. If you would have picked up the other shotgun, you would get 2 bullets.
Oh. I have a save.
Kind developers.
Mm-hmm.
Pew, 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 pew. Nice.
Well, you have my total attention now. I'm not quite sure if I've got yours, though. Hello?
I'll heel and hide you to a barn door yet.
Of course.
You and that driveling piece of the ski-on. You want to keep it so bad, I'll harness it right up your...
Wait. We're talking about the artifact here?
Damn straight we are, right up.
Hold on. I'm sorry. This piece, you say. Where's the rest?
Miss Natler put Pierre DuPont on that trail.
And where is that?
Ha! You ain't fast enough for him.
So you think all this talking is just holding me up?
I don't know where his little jackrabbit frog legs are running him to. You'll have to ask Miss Natler.
Thank you. I will.
The quick time event in the remaster.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like Camaro was saying, we lost a chance for the last secret here.
No, because I have a save. No?
Yeah, but...
the save is exactly... It's exactly before of the fight. But I'm not sure if it stays. when you go
I
to the
don't think
next.
so.
Yeah, to the next level.
So, are we going to do the first level of Greece, or are we calling the stream for today?
Let's look at the movie, man. But the quality of the movies is much higher than on PC. I'm amazed.
That cable doesn't slip out of Lara's hands. Ah, seriously?
Momentum preservation.
Yeah.
Relocated now to St. Francis's Folly, new temptations torment me. Rumour amongst my fellow
brothers is that entombed beneath our monastery is the body of Teoken, one of the 3 legendary rulers of the lost continent Atlantis, and that with him lies his piece of the Atlantean scheme.
Thematic that we play this game.
Divided and shared between the 3 rulers, which curbs tremendous powers. Powers beyond the creator himself. My toes sweat at such possibilities, lying so close to my mortal self.
So our next game is Lara Croft and the Fate of Atlantis?
Yeah, this game, this cinematic makes Greece look like a wasteland.
You litterbug.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in a way, it really looks now with all the fires.
I didn't want to make the joke. I thought it wasn't economical.
No, I cannot go back there, unfortunately. Regarding your question, Neko, it's your decision. I mean, you two can decide if you want to continue or we call it a day.
For me, not too long. Since I have somewhere to be early tomorrow, so...
we could keep what we discussed before the stream. I mean, we did what we proposed to do for this one.
3.5 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, I might want to dispatch these. Oh, well, actually, if we quit now, it doesn't matter.
Oh, we are killing the kitties.
In terms of art style, the Greece is the most different to the original and the remake.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's kind of orange/bronze in the original.
Man, and now I remember when I was playing for the first time on PC this game. It had a fog or something because you couldn't see that much in the game, and I think also on PlayStation.
The draw distance has been improved.
Yeah.
Open Lara enhancement.
Mm-hmm.
So I like the game, so I will continue playing if you don't stop me.
Let's, I think, wrap it up for today.
Okay.
All right.
We'll have a really nice level to start next week.
Yeah.
Then.
And this way we can cut the game up in 3 to 4 streams. So.
Yeah. I told you maybe we'll do also the unfinished business. And
if you do it on this without any saves, well, good luck.
No. I'm not. I don't know about this. Only if I do it before. I mean to have a. But I think it's too much without save. Especially that these 2 or 3 levels, 2 levels, I don't know, are really big.
Unfinished business. That's 4 levels.
Yeah, and are really big. I mean, not small levels.
And they are.
Maybe we'll do a 4K stream with Open Lara on PC to see the water and stuff like that. Because they improved a lot also the water effects.
Before it doesn't work with unfinished business.
It works. It's you can. I mean, officially doesn't work on Xbox. I renamed the levels. and put in the directory, and it worked. Because there wasn't an unfinished business for the PlayStation. Unfinished business was released only on PC.
PC, to my knowledge, yeah.
Yeah, but it's the only official thing release by in the series which I didn't play. I didn't finish. I mean,
The first expansion pack I played was for Tomb Raider 2, The Golden Mask.
Thank you also, Chris, for being with us tonight. I think it was really enjoyable for us also. Having you and discussing about Lara is very offering this kind of streams. You have a lot to discuss and remember good memories and good games.
I'm gonna bookmark this guide for next week.
Okay, but until next week, me and Kovic, we still have some things to do tomorrow evening. And also I think it will be a really interesting stream because it's also retro related. We'll be playing Doom. I mean, I will be playing Doom 64, and Kovic has a lot of experience with this game, speedrunning this
game. And I
game.
will not be here.
And yeah, it will be a duo stream tomorrow. And it's no problem because for sure we'll not finish it. It's at least 8 hours or more for me.
But we do have quick saves at least.
I wanted to ask you, we have is the same version on consoles and PC? I was thinking about playing the PlayStation 5 version.
Oh, I don't know, but I think it also has quick saves on the console. Because why wouldn't it?
Yeah, okay.
They're small.
Then probably will be the...
I know you gave me the PS4 version, but I didn't open it, so...
I am thinking about opening my copy of the game. Maybe it will be nice. Maybe I will open it on stream tomorrow. That it's a really limited release by a limited run, and I got 2 copies, and one I gifted to Kovic, and now we get the chance to play it after a while. And maybe I will open my copy tomorrow and put it on PlayStation 5 to play it. Okay. This is it for tonight. Thank you all for being with us, and see you tomorrow evening. And next week.
And for me, till next week.
Ciao.